Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Good day, Nedved. I'm doing swell today. Hope you're doing swell today as well. Swell, well. Swell, well. Oh, that's not the thing I said it to say. Wait. Twitch did not. I needed to wait longer. It has the old, it has the old title. We're playing Space Haven today, not Factorio, you silly Billy McSilly. Good. Mouse, is the mouse capturing? Is everything good here? Okay, that looks good. Audio looks good. It's a funny thing to say, audio looks good. Like I'm looking at the numbers, right? But good day, everyone. This is Space Haven. I'm gonna go get the thing from Steam. Stream good. Thank you, friend. I get the thing from the Steam. This is Space Haven. The idea behind it is Earth was abandoned. We have a crew of 3 people, and it is our job. Well, we want to find a home. We want to find a home in space. Audio look good, yeah. We want to find a home in space, and it kind of has a. And I hate to say this, like I hate to be like this game's like this game, but it's important to draw similarities and differences. So Space Haven is very akin to like a RimWorld-esque game. You have pawns or colonists or whatever you want to call them, and you're building up a spaceship, and you go from sector to sector to sector, and you either find derelict broken ships, or enemies, or friends, or folks that need help, or shops, or whatever, and you slowly build up your ship, you do research, and you technology the whole thing up, and the idea is like you find little notes as you go around, and there's rumors of this place called Eden, and Eden is an M-class planet or whatever, that it's perfect for human life, and it's the new Earth, right? So we're trying to get to Eden. There's no real time limit. We can take as long or as short as we need or whatever. I think in my second season I know in our first playthrough of Space Haven I took a ton of time. Like, I took, like, too much time. Like, we're gonna build up, we're gonna collect everything, and we're gonna make sure everything looks good. And the second season I did, it was like, okay, we've done this before, just, we don't need to scrap everything. We don't need to recycle everything. Just go. This is the third season. On May of this year, they came out with a new game mode called Station. So we played normal twice. Those are seasons on YouTube or whatever, that's all done. But we're gonna play Station. It's kind of RimWorld in space. I don't like to always call it RimWorld, but it's kind of RimWorld in space, yeah. Roleplay is the owner of a station trying to establish a trade hub somewhere in the galaxy. Expand your station gradually by mining nearby asteroids and trading with visiting merchants. Watch tourists come visit your station and defend it from factions wanting what is yours. So, like I said, we played normal, which is we build a ship. And I'll pop into here and I'll show you how this starts. We'll start with a basic platform, that's fine. Normal difficulty. Yep, normal difficulty specific. So we start with 4 people. Same kind of skill loadout. Botany, construction, industry, gunner, shielding, operations, piloting, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to skip through just so you can see what the normal game looks like. So this is what the normal game starts off as. I don't care. You start off with a platform. The platform has room. Is this working in this game? I'm not sure. Yes. When we get to the main game, I'll be happy to do that. No problem. No worries, Hat. Welcome, friend. So this is the start of a normal game of Space Haven. Space Haven is this platform here, and this is our ship. The ship has several components. We, through the tutorial, build the rest of it out, but just to talk it out, this is a ship that allows us to do trade with other ships. Like a shuttle, I think it's called. Yeah, it's a shuttle. It also moves crew around if we're going to go investigate derelict spaceships, like Flotsam and Jetsam and all that. This is a okay, I'm picking you up, Nico. Thank you very much. I love you, boy. Thank you kindly. This is a pod that's generally used for mining. No, this one's used for mining. This one's used for moving folks around. Oh, it's a builder. It's been a while since I played. Anytime we need to modify the hull, we use a builder. So if someone gets in, goes and modifies the exterior of the ship. This game has a lot of intricacies that kind of feel like, but better than, I think, some aspects of RimWorld. We need to take care of food, water, bathroom facilities. Food is not just food. Food is broken down into 5 key components. Fats, minerals, vitamins, proteins, carbs. So to make a fully balanced meal, it's not pemmican. You need to put some effort into that, which makes that interesting. I'm trying to see if I can get to the overlays. I can't remember where the overlays are. No, it's just the ship look. The hull view. Ah, here we go. So we need to worry about CO2, O2, temperature, comfort, water vapor. Oh yeah, so the air is not too humid. Ventilation system. There's quite a bit to it, and then the power grid, which we don't really have established right now. It's not 5 types of food specifically. It's 5 items that make up a complete meal. So what's interesting about this game is you can, as a human, live without some of these minerals or items for some time. The problem is the game reflects that you're not eating enough fats and you're not eating enough minerals, for example. You're just eating nothing but protein, which is fine and you're livable and you're healthy, but your accuracy and your reaction time falter or something, right? Like there's things that make it worse. So you want to eat. If you don't have enough protein, people are or not enough carbs, people are tired longer. Like there was something like that. Like we got to dive back into it, but it's been a while. Like you need to have a complete meal in order for folks to be happy. So there's a bit more. Yeah, RimWorld in space is probably the way to say it, but it's going to be interesting all the same. I like it. So we're going to play Station. This is my first time playing a Station build. This just came out like, I don't know, a month ago. Not even a month ago, 3 weeks ago? Something? Role plays the owner of a station trying to establish a trade hub somewhere in the galaxy. We've already read all that. We can either start on an asteroid or start in space. Start directly on an asteroid, very humble beginnings. Focus first on facilities needed for survival and expand your station gradually by mining nearby asteroids. Watch visitors board your station for services you offer. Defend from fat. We already read all that. Learn the game mechanics. I know the game mechanics. Get out of here. Start with migration containers and shuttles and select your spot on an asteroid to establish a new base. Okay, cool. So same thing with the other game mode. You could start it with a empty gap of area. And it's like, build it yourself, we don't care. Or you could have it pre-built. Alpha Station. Live. I always like to put live at the end of things. That way I know if it's something I'm recording on the side or what. Struggling, welcome friend. We'll do medium difficulty. This is a different game mode entirely. I think once I beat it one time, I wouldn't mind trying hard. I tried brutal with the spaceship style, and honestly, the economy's not what's brutal. The accuracy of your people in combat is what's brutal. It's XCOM levels of not great. Yeah, it's very... You are going to take losses no matter what you do. And that's rough, because you don't get enough people to recoup your losses. It's not a fun experience, but we'll try medium, just to get it started. Play the game with medium difficulty. Okay, I'm not reading any of that. Okay, so we have... Excuse me. Nedved wanted a character. My buddy just got permabanned from Twitch. Goodness gracious, what caused that? Nedved, of these skills, is there one in particular you want? Because I'll re-roll you until 95% chance to hit is okay. Let's say, yeah, even then, not even close. This is Nedved. I need a last name. Do I need a last name? I do. Okay. You're okay with anything? Okay. You are... Everyone's getting the same... We're the same house now. Nedved Megacycle. I need a last name. I can't do those. Okay. Hat. Let's give you... Whoa. Actually, that's pretty close. That's pretty close with your logo and stuff. Hat, dat, sat... It's all House Megacycle, I get. What? Wait, why did that not... You change back, you weirdo. Oh my god, I can't type. Okay. Anyone else want names up in this thing? Nedvid, you are a 65-year-old man. Whoa, whoa, okay. Cloaks and helmets and shit. They added some new stuff. Not a lot of new stuff. That looks like a Daft Punk helmet. Yeah, I'm Nedvid. Oh, what did you say during stream last time? You're playing Courtkeep. You damn kids, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I'm Nedvid and I'm old. Get off my lawn! Good day, Skimmer. Money's not as good as it used to be. You damn kids being, pants. Oh, okay. We can make him look like the Doom guy. I'm not gonna worry about this portion of the game for Super 2. Whoa. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about this part of the game for too long. Is there a different face? Is there a different... skin tone. There's no, like... There's no, like, late 20s, early 30s, is there? I'm old. Oh, you get the same face as Hat. Hold on. There. And Hat has the little chops and everything. Some a little more rust color, I think I'd like. Lindsay Lohan? Huh. We need John as well. Oh gosh. Paloma Cruz. You have a badass name. You keep that there. Oh, I can't type. Okay. What do we have for lady heads? Oh. The lady heads are all the same except they have a scar on over the right eye? What the hell is this? Okay. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, reroll appearance. Not the name too, ding dong. Just welcome back, struggling. His band said using bots, stolen account for officially adding viewers. Huh. Well, hopefully there's a way to get it contested, right? I'm not going to be super particular. Yeah. Marcos West Point. Nope. Guess what, idiot? Look at this guy now. I wouldn't mind something more of the... Yeah, alright. Well, I'm changing Nedved's shirt. There, okay. Now everyone at least looks a little different, clothing-wise. Whoa, that is a deep-ass blue. Madam, you get different pants. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. We have some problems with all our frickin' skills. Yeah, that was chuckly. Like, the only real thing I'm noticing about the women the men have, like, 4 different looks of, like, facial hair. The women just have, like, a scar over their right eye. Like, oh, that's creative. Whatever. I'm not gonna fight over that. Okay, I need some skills. Nedved. I'm going to roll you as, let's see, we got construction, botany, medical research, weaponry. You've got good stuff. Your zest is garbage, though, so you're not very energetic, but you're a good construction man. This isn't a bad character. I like this. The game's broken into a couple of categories. Attributes reflect the person's physicality, their personal perception, bravery, zest, and intelligence. That relates directly to their carry capacity, accuracy, recovery, learning, blah, 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 blah. Then skills are broken down into 2 categories. The yellow are for ship internal. So how well do they grow crops? How well do they treat wounds? How well do they research? How well do they handle weapons? The red ones are related specifically to the ship. As the navigator, how well can they navigate? Which means how quickly they can charge the hyperdrives. As a shielding officer, how quickly can they charge the shields, right? So this is all this kind of thing. So you could have someone, and we want to roll someone that's at least generally good at everything, or we make sure we fill up any gaps, because we want to make sure we have a senior navigator And later on, we'll get multiple crew. We'll want 2 navigators or even 3 navigators in case one's incapacitated, right? Yeah. Struggling wants... yeah, okay. Male, female, do you have a preference? Struggling engineer. Oh, I'm gonna hit this stupid button and it's gonna re-roll. No, it doesn't matter. Do you want, male? Okay. Good day, Kuna. There you go. Is that the same face? You spice, exactly. You get this guy. I think we're not using that head. That's Nedved's head. I'm already bald. You're gonna have at least a little bit of hair. Struggling engineer. Okay, and you want to be an engineer specifically. So we're gonna probably put you into research and construction if we can. Beard if possible. We could beard you up. There you go. I think that's the only beard type. Like I get it. We're not we're not playing the game for the characters. Like we're very rarely going to actually zoom in and look. Oh, that's a nice beard you got. So whatever. Jobin, welcome, friend. Okay, so we want someone in research and construction if we can. Oh, or industry. Industry is a lot less about engineering. Industry is like making stuff. So think of it in RimWorld as crafting. There's not really such a thing as handcrafting in this game. You build industrial, quote-unquote, structures. And they're like machines. They're machines that are like 3 squares by 3 squares, and you perform there, and performing that is called industry. So, I think we're going to try to stay away from industry if you want like a pure engineering. This one actually isn't bad. Construction, industry, medical research, weapons, a 3 across the board. That's not bad. You're not great with ship ops, but that's okay. So let me explain also what these, in the way in which I've been calling these are chiclets. They're little chiclets, they're little gum sticks. They're little tight gum sticks, or Tic Tacs, or whatever you want to call them. If the color of the square is filled in, that shows they understand that skill to that point. So, for example, Struggling Engineer has an industry of 3. There's 3 colored in lines, right? There's 2 not colored in, which means that is Struggling's potential. Struggling could research and learn how to be a better industrialist, and they could potentially have a skill of 5. Mining and botany have 0s. And none of these little dimples, or none of these non-colored ones. And so Struggling will never, ever, ever touch mining, and never, ever be a botanist. Now, the reason why I bring that up is look at their ship skills. Their ship skills are kind of shite. They cannot pilot ever, but even though they're a crap navigator, they could become the best navigator ever. So it's important that we pay attention to listen to someone's full potential, and not just like, oh, your initial roll blows, right? In RimWorld, I think everyone can learn everything if given enough determination, time, and it's not in their character sheet that says, like, will not doctor. Like, as long as it doesn't say that, you could train someone to be a doctor. you could through the struggle, learn someone for doctoring. You said you wanted to be an engineer. I'm engineering you up. You want me to re-roll you? I will. But you got good navigation skills. So in the other example here, John has a navigation skill of 2. So I'm a better navigator than Struggling, but I will never have the potential Struggling has. So we just got to make sure we pay attention. So even though our initial skills might suck, we'll be able to roll it out pretty nicely, I think. You joke. Good. Okay, so it says we've got a really shite mining aptitude. Now, mining is interesting in this game. Your individual's not mining. You're piloting that mining drone that I showed before. So we're not sending you to the coal mines or anything. You get into that drone and then you do mining. So, I mean, hopefully there's AC, right? Doesn't seem too bad. Okay, so we've got 2 for high industry. We've got Hat is our medical officer and Nedved's medical. Wow, Nedved really rolled high on almost everything. Jeez. Yeah, we don't have a good mining. I don't mind rolling myself again. Nedved's our gunner. Struggling's our navigator. Oh, Hat is our pilot. Holy crap. A piloting skill of 4? Alright. Hat is a pacifist and does not believe in guns unless he is using it. Thank you, Nick Nicolay. Hope you're doing well today, friend. Okay, so what are we missing here? We're missing mining. I'll roll myself for mining. That's not bad skill. Hell's Bells would be dope, yeah. My zest is garbage, my bravery intelligence are very high. That's not great. I don't want to have such... Well, this will work out fine. We've averaged it out pretty okay. I just want to go through this one more time. Let's see here. Hat is our pilot. That's easy. I'm gunner. Struggling is going to be either ops or navs. And then Nedved's just going to do everything else on the ship. Okay, we at least have... Hat and John are level 3 construction. I'm level 3 mining. Struggling is level 3 industry. That's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. Only having one industrialist. Oh, and everyone else sucks. Everyone's bad at industry. It's fine. We'll find more people as we go. It's not the end of the world. Do we at least have a botanist? Okay, Nedved and I are the botanist. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. I don't believe in guns unless I'm using them. And then the Duke Nukem thing song kicks on. My name's Hat and you're dead. I don't know. We got a medical officer. Actually, everyone's reasonable at medical. That's interesting. I never have that. Everyone's also pretty reasonable at research. Everyone's also pretty reasonable at guns, so that's great. As you can see here, this is why this becomes a problem on harder difficulties. My base accuracy is 48%, which isn't terrible, but it's rough. It's rough. Anything else we need to go over? Bravery, surrender rate, which we'll talk about surrender rate in a second. Zest is energy, intelligence is ability to learn. Perception is accuracy, working speed, decreases accident rate. Everyone has a base accuracy based on their stats, a base accident rate based on perception. It also depends on the environment. If the environment is innately hazardous, or the individual who's working in a hazardous environment is improperly equipped, that's a problem. That increases the accident rate. An overall working speed based on zest and perception, a recovery rate based on zest, a learning rate based on intelligence, and a surrender rate. When in combat, there is a point at which a character will simply surrender. If not fighting against automatons or fanatic exterminators, determined exterminators, there is an option someone else will accept your surrender. So in a firefight, there is a chance you will just throw your gun down, put your hands in the air, and yell, "I surrender." And again, if it's not pirates on the other side, and depending on the circumstances of the combat, there's a chance that it'll be accepted. So, yeah. -20. -20 means, I think... Oh, there we go. Dead. Oh! Struggling's peace-loving. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't see everyone's stats. Okay, occupation. Gourmand. Enjoys eating. Mood is lifted every time a person gets to eat something. Nedved loves to snack. Okay. Hat is incredibly charming, socially adept, and a great negotiator, knows how to make others feel at ease. This person wants to talk more than average. This person is more romantic than average. This person wants to form friendships more than average. I'm a brewmaster. I love to talk. Holy shit. I feel a little called out right now. This person wants to talk more than average. This person wants to form friendships more than average. This person wants less personal entertainment than average. No, because everyone who wanted a character said they wanted to be men. I'm happy to be female, but if I re-roll now, I'm going to lose my talkative trait. And struggling is peace-loving. Loves peace and tries to promote in everything they do. Will be more negatively affected by conflict than others. Surrender, learning, working speed. This person wants to fight less than average. This person wants to talk more than average. This person wants to form friend. We have a very social crew right now. No one's going to shut up, and we're not going to get anything accomplished. This trait has a possibility to give an exceptional learning potential in some skills. I'm going to guess not in weapons. You know, for being a peace lover, I'm going to assume that struggling got their triple black belt in gunology and gunonomy before they decided that they didn't like guns, but whatever. Anyway, let's get started. Enough of that. It was already a half hour. Is your ship filled with harmful gases or smoke? Gas scrubbers can clear it over time, but if you're in a hurry, you can open the vent on an airlock. Yeah. New cargo shuttle has entered the sector. Can I turn on the... Is there no audio? Yeah, hit me up with some of the business, y'all. Yeah? Ooh. Is it a bad time to mention been trained in 4 different martial arts? No, I don't think so. Okay, welcome to Station Game Mode. Greetings, Governor. You've arrived in New Home Sector with your shuttle and containers. Deploy your containers starting from the base starter. You can deploy the barracks container adjacent to the base starter to create a unified hull. Move on to build an asteroid pod hangar and a builder pod, and an asteroid cargo port to dock your cargo containers with supplementary resources. Take your time and good luck. Holy crap, that's loud. Okay, I want a little bit of audio spice, and I got the whole seasoning tray. Okay, that's not master volume or anything. Okay, let's start with that. Okay, so start with the starter container. Deploy. Oh. All right. We got some minerals. That looks like some wreckage. I don't know if we get to interface with that. Let's just give ourselves a bunch of space. My Twitch just got bored. I need to ocean all the history. Oh, clean. Clean everything to watch Steam. I'm not too sure I understand what that meant, Nick. Sorry. Okay. That goes there. Accept. And can I move... I guess I can't move you. Okay, some of your containers are deployable. You can select them and deploy them in the asteroid. To deploy, select the container... I think I did this already. Select the container and click the deploy button. Start by deploying your base starter container. Right, I did that. Deploy the... Yeah, you told me that already, man. I'm actively working on that for being a thing. How about that? Oh. Yeah, that's a whole big conversation. I understand it's really important, and I like to talk about that, but not here. So I appreciate that, Nick, and I'm sorry I'm not engaging more in that, but it's difficult to express support and not just, I don't know. I like to keep this specific space a little bit on the empty, if that's okay. Okay. Dock shuttle and unload your crew members. Unload your crew members. The asteroids, they can begin working while your shuttle is drafted. Oh, it wasn't drafted. That's why I couldn't move it. With your shuttle drafted and click the dock button on the lower left. Select the thing, unload your crew. Okay, I think I got all that. So draft, dock. We don't have it built yet, so can you just move over here? Game is paused. Game was paused. Okay. This solar array barracks deploy. Okay, so do I rotate this? Oh, whoops. Nope. Try that again. Deploy. So it said you could create a Whoa. Just let me build it right on top, will you? It said you could create a unified wall. I'm going to assume... Does that look about right? Oh. Maybe, okay, maybe like that. It's really difficult to say. Yeah, it's a weird thing to say about politics because this isn't really a politics thing. This is a thing that's affecting millions of people right now, and is something like we should be able to engage as adults and converse and talk about, and I understand that. The problem is it's very difficult for other folks to be able to talk about it with maturity. I'm gonna snooze the thing. I want to get this part out real quick. It's really difficult for folks to be like, we can talk about politics, but many people that I've ever spoken with are very, very, very emotional about it and don't know what is decent conversation to have, or just angry shouting. Well, your side, blah, 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 and your side, blah, 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 and your side, you know. If we want to talk about, like, metaphysical understanding of politics and how it integrates with human society, like, if we want to talk about, like, from a philosophical perspective, I'm down with that like a clown. But no, I totally understand. That's why I'm trying to, like, make it clear, like, this is something that is affecting millions of people right now. We should be able to talk about it like adults, but that's not... It's impossible to adhere everyone to that kind of a thing, so it's just way easier for me to just say, you know what, we're just not gonna... I missed. It's fine. I'm like, we're just not gonna talk about it. And that's kind of how that works, which is... It's unfortunate because I come across as, like, being real... insensitive, like, oh, John, you don't appreciate our play. It's like, I do, and there's tons of places to talk about that, but I'm one dude with not a lot of whatever, just trying to play video games. Like, there's not a lot I can do either, and the things I do I do off camera. But yeah, like, I'm acknowledging that it's a thing. And I'm respecting that it's a conversation that should be had. But yeah, I have to make the decision and say I don't want to have those here. I think I don't know. There's other streamers that can talk about it all, that just, oh man, it's too much for me. Yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah. I think that's fair. Okay, the shuttle hangar acts as a base for one shuttle. It can construct new shuttles. Shuttles are needed for transporting goods between ships. Multiple shuttles will speed up transports. Perfect, okay. I'm still trying to deploy this guy. And I don't see anywhere to deploy. So I think I might have missed something. Okay, y'all. We already did the dock. Undraft? And then do people come out? I don't claim it, do I? No, I don't have a hangar to claim. Okay, I might have to start over. I think I missed something. Crap, and I can't restart because I'll lose all our crew we just made. Oh, is there a load? Did a save already happen? No, dang it. Okay. The shuttle hangar acts as a base for one shuttle. It can construct new shuttles. Build shuttle hangar. Okay. Let's do it this way. Just says first name, so it just says struggling. Okay, so now if I undraft you, does that assign you into... Okay, looks like you're getting some food and some stuff. Awesome. Okay, let's take a little tour of what we've got so far. We've got solar panels for power. They have a percentage output. Neat. This is our toilet. This is our oxygenator. Beds, table, chair. This is a hull door. It's used as an airlock. This gives them the opportunity to put on spacesuits and leave. Same thing with this, spacesuits and leave. another oxygen generator, a tools facility, which they need to make handheld tools. Yeah, I don't think there's any trains in this one. It'd be funny, though. This is a backup power node. The name is pretty self-explanatory. Storage for equipment, a wall heater, another wall heater over here, and I think that's it. So people need hand tools in order to build or unbuild, I guess, construct or deconstruct machines. Hold on, I'm gonna drink some coffee here. So that's the anatomy of the base. We also have our shuttle. Speaking of struggling, all my work yesterday was for naught when sales told me the customer's changing the job. Jeez. I'd be literally charging people like crazy. Also, we got an ad break in a few seconds, folks. Transfer. Is that what I'm supposed to do with you? Is there a... Yeah, select all. Transfer all? I guess? Okay, so let's build that shuttle hangar. It'll give it a second. You know, if only there was an integrated API that would tell me when stuff is happening. That would be great. Okay, we need a shuttle hangar, right. It already built this off, so that's good. Shuttle hangar asteroid. We are missing tools, which we are going to get. So I guess we're just blanks and blanks, giggles and grins. I'm gonna put this like here. Perfect. So will they go build it? I'm gonna turn the game speed on a little bit. Oh, how do you F2? F2? Who does speed controls with F? Just pull up your stream on a second monitor and just hope Twitch doesn't think the second count is a bot. I think what it does is it invalidates your stuff. I think it invalidates both sessions. Hello, how's it going? Enough space? Good day, Poil. Welcome, friend. Delight to have you. Hope you're doing... Hey, how's the running? How's everything? How's your health? I hope your health is just top of the charts. You're doing all right. Okay, that can do that. We're currently on backup power. This asteroid platform allows the shuttle to load, unload resources, essential for effective management. Okay. I built it. I built the thing already. Build a platform, an asteroid platform. I also need an asteroid platform. I built a shuttle hangar. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what's going on. We have a... Oh, I'm very confident it's a bidet as opposed to a regular flushing toilet. Yeah. If I had to guess, I would say it's a bidet. Yep. Okay, somebody come build this. Hat and Nedved are the builders. Or they're the haulers, anyway. Did you just see that? Hat brought out 1 box. Nedved brought out 2 boxes. Struggling brought out 3 boxes. What an absolute tank. No, I want you to... What? Build an asteroid cargo part. Designed for transferring bulk cargo between ships and stations, functions as a docking station. Version of cargo parts intended to be built on all bases. Okay. There's a good chance we're gonna have to restart because I placed stuff like a dingus. What was that? Asteroid cargo port. Pod hangar. Asteroid cargo port. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any rhyme or reason or anything as to how this is working, and that's fine. It's been ages. It's the same as usual, I think. I had my first tabletop session as a DM an hour ago. Very nervous, but all we do is make characters. Really hope most people show up next week. Yep. It can be very, very stressful. When I was a DM, I spent way too much time building in contingency plans. Over and over and over and over, contingency plans, and I got exhausted as a DM. So after a while, what I did is I established 2 paths. Everything can have 2 paths. And that literally cut down like 90% of my stress. It worked out really well. But yeah, I got way too wrapped up in the whole, well, what if somebody says nuts to the mayor? And what if somebody eats a ham sandwich on a Tuesday? And what if somebody doesn't point their shoes to the east before they go to bed or something? Yeah, just blah. We're playing Drakar Ook. Oh, Dungeons and Demons, a Swedish system. New release a few years ago. That's dope. I stopped trying to pronounce that the moment I realized I didn't know what language it was in. Okay, so now, can I dock this? Yeah, we can. Oh, that was the whole gimmick. Okay. You can utilize this cargo shuttle in two ways. If you have a free cargo port, which we don't anymore, select the cargo, free cargo bot, unload. You don't have free, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, okay, so we're one step ahead in the wrong direction. One step ahead in the wrong direction, one step ahead in the wrong direction, one step ahead in the wrong direction, early in the morning. Yeah, look at this. Nedved and Hat can only carry one item. Struggling can carry 4. I'll have to look up struggling stats. Fortunately, we're using a pre-made adventure. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Also, one thing that's really important, Poyle, an answer of I don't know is completely acceptable. If you're playing with rational adults, the expectation is not that you know everything off the top of your head. The Dungeon Master Guide is an extensive book. When I read it in 3.0, which is the last D&D system I played, it is a lot. So do take your time. If you don't know the answer to something, don't feel embarrassed or sad or whatever. It's a big effing book. I have to reread how grappling works, because grappling is insane in Pathfinder or whatever. Lyrison showed me the chart of how grappling works. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna outlaw grappling in the entire universe. Forget that noise. That's not gonna happen. One step from Aladdin, sure, that's also fair. The pod hangar acts as a base for one mining pod builder or starfighter. It can construct new pods as long as it can build pods. Used to build hull sections, while mining pods are used to mine raw materials. Yep, we knew that. Starfighters defend your fleet against asteroids, rogue bots, enemy starfighters, and can attack enemy spaceships and stations. Pods and starfighters require a crew. Yep, that much we knew. Asteroid pod hangar. Okay, I don't have one of those. Okay, I didn't know I was going to build all these things, so now I should have, whatever. Okay, asteroid pod. Asteroid pod. Asteroid pod. Asteroid pod. Oh, power conduit. Yes, I need this badly. That. And this looks sad and offline. And that? I think no watching stream for me today. Aw. You alright? I mean, get some rest if you can. If that's the deal. I think I'm dumb. Where's the pods and stuff we've been building? This is much simplified from the earlier editions. For good and bad, I guess mostly similar to 5e. Not all D&D. Sounds good. Have a good day, Nedved. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Oh, it was airlock. Shuttle asteroid pod hangar. Okay. Where the hell do I put this? Oh, it's inside a thing. Oh, yeah, we're not that far yet. Okay. Yeah, I gotta expand the base significantly. So what I want is... I think I want hull. Is it wall? Hull window, hull door. I think there's a different way this should be handled. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played. But I thought there was like an edit tool that was just expand this area this direction. Did it edit? Maybe it's edit. Oh. It looks better. Walls? Missions? Hull. Sketch, activate, sketch. Man, they added so much new stuff here. Build hull. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Just start building out like that. Okay, I don't think I need to do anything else. Oh, wait, how are we going to build the thing? We need a builder drone. We don't have drones yet. Well, this is silly. Did we get all the things? Okay, we got all the things. Not too sure what's going on here. Claimable area. Oh, okay. Salvageable. Monsters don't make attack rolls, they auto-hit. Players can choose to attempt to dodge or face tank. That almost kind of feels like that's like a regular Final Fantasy kind of a game. Like it's almost got it boiled down to like a Final Fantasy 12 or something. I wouldn't call that bad. I'd definitely call that different. Wouldn't call that bad. Okay, so I think I'm actively missing something. How's the audio? It's not this. Not this. Regular enemies like orcs or bandits or skeletons make attack rolls, but something like a troll or a dragon doesn't need to. Sure. That also makes it really simple for the... I think it's a pod hanger is what I want. Shuttle hanger, platform. Should dock up here. Oh wait, you're still drafted. Oh yeah. No. You over here. Now undraft. Okay, that's better. Okay, we're actually getting somewhere. Okay. You actually need to this isn't even the right spot for you, dumbass. Move over here. Okay, now stop. I undrafted it. I don't know why it's hanging out over there. Come over here. Get over here. Okay. Freaking awesome. Platform asteroid. Okay. I'm actually gonna draft you. I'm gonna move you over here. No. Do the thing. Okay. Unselect you. Duplicate, relocate, abandon, stop. Okay, I thought there was one of these things that it said, like, you can build a thing in a thing. Nope, oh my god. I want to right-click to deselect what I'm telling it to do. But that's not how this game works. Okay, platform asteroid. Can I build? That doesn't work that way. Okay, we'll have to figure this out. It has been a while. It's been a while. But you can roll persuade to bribe the troll with a lot of food or to go away. That's cool. I like it. Sounds like it simplifies a bunch of stuff. I think for a new DM, I don't think storytelling is an issue, but I think like combat and all the rules might be very intimidating for... Yeah, pod hanger. Oh, okay. It was a different thing I needed to think. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have any particular feels as to how this lays out. Sure. Okay. Now that being said, I'm going to cancel those hull orders because... Thanks. I don't have the materials to build out, I'm sure. It's break time. It's break time. It's coffee o'clock. Okay, I want to check out struggling stats, because there's something really wild. Accuracy, working speed, recovery, learning, surrender. Oh, I know why. Their zest is insane. Yeah, that's why. That's why they can carry 4 items, but everyone else can carry 1? 2 items? 2 items. Yeah, it's still break time. I'm going to kick this up to speed. You are of 1 of zest. Did you know that struggling engineer in Latin is 1 of zest? Absolutely for sure. Just like Italian dressing carries all those spices. Yeah, exactly. What do you have there? Oh, it's my new signature house blend. It's a mix. It's just Italian dressing, isn't it? It's Italian dressing. Yeah, okay. Doesn't it feel good when we're all honest with each other? Yeah, Paul Newman. Newman's own. Yeah, no, you are not. You are not wrong. Oh man. Yep. I know. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Don't you need to mix it with something to call it a house blend? Like watering it down would count. The way we water it down though is with words. We just fill it with a bunch of buzz speak from the 1980s or whatever, marketing speak. Oh, actually, I guess from early 2000s where my business speak comes from. Integrated, facilitated, bidirectional, horizontal growth development for the integration of further applica. What do you do? I eat sandwiches. Yeah. Call me the Colonel because I'm zesty. Build a builder pod at a pod hanger so you can start. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do. So do I do that here? Yes, I do that here. Builder. Wow, builders are cheap. I thought they needed like a crap ton of advanced hull parts. I guess it's one soft and one electronic? That looks like one soft and one electronic to me. Expand the hull of your station. Expanding the hull of your station to create more room for facilities. You can do this from the build menu. Be mindful not to expand too much too quickly. Hull expansions cost hull blocks. Expand little by little as you need more space for facilities for your station. The goal is to build a small station first, then expand as more resources are required. This is actually really, really nice. Builds are pretty cheap in real life. Well, this is a pressurized... I'm gonna call you Jeff. I don't know how to pronounce any of that. So we've got some more naming potential, it looks like. All the craft can be named. Yes, we are gonna get on building out the hull. I do want to set up... Let's start with something like this. That's gonna take a while. It'll take a while. Yep, so they get in the craft, and they do Dawson Buildinghaven. Ooh, this music is still... How's that? Is that better? Incoming ship already? Okay. Pause. Build a system core. System core. The ship station core is the central processing unit and responsible for managing all the ship or station's electronic functions. Increase the number of available system points. So system points are shields and weapons and a bunch of other like core critical parts of a ship. By building more cores, which cost more power, we get more system points, right? So you can't have a ship that's just an artillery ship. It has to have core. Core means power. Power means people to maintain it. So you can't just slap a bunch of guns on a raft and call it business. You can just get the hiccups in the middle of a stream, though. All right. Good. Yes. I want to expand this out first, though. We have a ship incoming, so that's exciting. Here, look at... If you zoom out right here, there's Hat That Sat and John Struggling. Those are both our first names. John Struggling. So I'm expanding a little bit. One thing that's going to help a bunch is going to be moving a lot of the atmospheric stuff. And by atmospheric stuff, I mean bedrooms and toilets and stuff. I'd like to get those moved over. We have 4 people in 1 toilet. That's not the end of the world mathematically, like everyone can be adults or whatever, but the problem is everyone's on the same sleep schedule, so everyone eats and sleeps and wheezes at the same time. Again, not the end of the world, people aren't going to explode, but it's not great. Let me turn the game up a little bit faster. New cargo shuttle. You use this cargo shuttle in 2 ways. Yeah, we've already did all that. I think it's, yeah, so I think it's not terrible as long as everyone understands and sets rules, right? The second someone takes a 45-minute shower, that's when chaos happens. Just like, you know, I don't know. People are people, so why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. That's it. It's also dark as hell in here. Okay, let's talk about building out a room. We're not going to have full bedrooms for a while. These bunks are just going to have to do, but we can move this over for a bit. We can move this away from the industry. Noise is also a problem in general. Let's see here. Floors, walls. Nope, it's objects. Is it facility? No. Well, there's the toilet. Decorations, bed. We're gonna stick with the bunk beds. Now, I think when you deconstruct something, you do lose a little bit of the material. Not the end of the world. I don't want to do a ton of rearranging if I don't have to. So I was gonna do a wall here, bunk, 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 space, bunk, wall, just to get us started, right? There's a lot of little farting around I want to do. What do we have for materials? We have 20 soft. That's soft. Okay, so what was the other thing that was? Building block? Infra block. That's what it is. I mean, two of those people won't be using a toilet for a while. Okay. What was I? Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't need two of these. Two oxygen generators. We could probably trim that out. Toolmaker's fine. Toilet's fine. Blah, 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 blah. How much power do we have? Backup power 99%. Generating, consuming. We're consuming slightly more than we're generating. Yeah, because we have two oxygen makers for no reason. Dismantle that guy. And then we're going to expand the hull just a little bit more. You can shut that off, thank you. How many hull points do I have? 21? 21 hull block? Awesome. So this is going to look like this. 21, 4 times 7 is 3 times 7. 3 times 7 is 21. Perfect. Okay, please do that. If anything, I want to move the beds into the corner. Throw a little desk light and a desk lamp. Put a door on it. Call it a day. Cool. Now at least we have a sleeping quarters. The game is quiet now, and now I sound so loud. Hello, game. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. Now, did it say there was a ship? Oh! Oh, hi! Did you show... Oh, I thought it was a notification for you to show up, not that you were here. Ow. Ow. Okay. What to trade? You're selling monster meat, really? That's interesting. This shows me what they have or what I have. So I have, how many tech blocks? I have 25 tech blocks. Can I move this at all? New trade. Oh, you gotta click new trade. Okay, so that's what they have. Got it. Got it. Okay. I played 2 seasons of this game, but like years ago now. It just, yeah, it takes me a little bit to get to it. We are the HSS Ariel, which I need to change right now. Megacycle Space Platform Alpha? I don't know. I don't think we get multiple of these. But okay, cool. Hull stability, current power. Yes, we don't have hull stability because we're not on a ship. So, trade. New trade. How much money do I even have? 0! Yay! And we have a shotgun. Excellent. We have some ice. We have not really anything I'm willing to trade. Oh, I should get everyone equipped with guns. Thank you. That reminds me. I don't really have any services. We can hail the ship anyway and see if there's anything they want. New mission available at. Cannot hail system offline. Crew available for hire. Missions. Give medical assistance. A crew member of ours in need of medical assistance. Are you able to help us, please? Offer a medical bed. Release a person to the ship. Surely a shot could be used as a substitute for money. It can be, but I don't have a way to defend myself if I sell off my small arms. I don't have a medical bed. Oh, these are two... Oh, I see. These aren't two separate missions. This is two objectives of the same mission. Need a medical assistance to be able to help us. In 5 hours it'll expire. Can I build a medical bed real quick? I guess I'm building a medical bed. I managed shoving the barrel in the face. Given how poorly equipped our stuff is, not recommended. Can do though. We can just punch folks in the puncher and be like, stuff, give, now, take, have, thanks, bye. We can. I guess we're gonna medical bed this up. Yeah, get on it. Then we're gonna accept the mission. We're gonna see how this works. So it's 4 hours until the acceptance time disappears. It's 20 hours for us to complete the mission. So now that I have a bed, I'll accept the mission. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ah, damn. Alright, that's fine. Offer a medical bed. So how do I do that? Logistics move, duplicate, settings. Anyone can use it. Are you coming over here? Am I going over there? Give medical... Oh, open to activate. Oh, okay, yes. Start. This is kind of automatic when you're on the other side of it. Okay, they're bringing their person to us. Got it. So you come over here, you lay in the bed now, please. Have? You on the way? You're taking a while. Makes me nervous. Okay, so dude lands. Dude comes off. Dude takes a snooze. Hopefully we have any sort of medical stuff to do anything medical about any of that. Thank you, Nedved, for the hydrate. Hopefully it's not an exciting space plague. Yeah. The plagues that are transferable in this game, it is very clear to the player what is going on. It's very rarely, nope. I think it's rarely, oh no, how did you get space hives or whatever? Like, it's kind of clear what's going on when it happens. Yeah. 8. We have 5 now. Let's get rid of this one. Thanks. And then what I would like is bedside table. I keep hitting R to rotate, and that's not how the game works. And in-floor light. Kinda atmosphere it up a little bit. Okay. CO2 levels rising. Gas scrubbers. Oh, we never had a gas scrubber. Oh, yeah, right. We had a CO2 generator. Yep, thank you. This is a lot easier. It's actually a lot easier to start with nothing Because like you go through lists like I need one of these, 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 right? Space hay fever, you become allergic to space or sneezing if you're subject to direct and unprotected contact with space. Well, we don't have any of the stuff. Hold on. In a weird conversation, can I buy the stuff I need? What do I need? IV fluid and bandages. Do you have IV fluid and bandages I can purchase? That would be really funny. You do! You have IV fluid, you don't have bandage. I guess this person's going to die because I didn't realize what this was going to take. That's unfortunate as hell. Twitch, you okay? See you in 30 minutes. No, I get it. I don't know what happens if we fail a mission. Yeah, I checked. They have IV fluid, but they don't have bandages. So as a good Samaritan, I'm gonna try to... oh, I don't have any money. Okay. I don't want combat stimulant. Oh, there's a little tutorial now. That's great. I like the little animation. Tawana goes and tickles the bellies of the other. Look at. Tickle, 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 tickle. That's great. Okay. I think I'm just gonna fail this mission. I don't have the materials to treat the individual. Yeah. Shucks Deluxe Dog, I guess. Are we making food anyway? Oh, we should do mining. Oh, I don't have a miner. Hot hanger. Put you like there. If everyone dies in their sleep because CO2 poisoning, this is going to be really funny really fast. There we go. And now Hat, your turn. Boom. Okay, everyone did the thing. Is it better to not be able to treat them or treat them and put them back in debt after? I don't know how the game interacts with that. I guess I was hoping the game was going to check facts and be like, wait. We did have bandages. What? We had... Wait. Where did we have bandages? I didn't see bandages in our all resources list. Well, then now I do need to freaking... Okay, how much time do I have? Waiting for persons to transfer. No, how long do I have for the mission? Oh, it got done. Okay. Insufficient available resources, IV. I'm confused. Waiting for persons to transfer. But give medical. Waiting for persons to transfer. Give medical assistance. Objective. Check. Okay. Release persons to ship station. Current sector. No, I know that. So do I click on them? Medical bed. Needs unmet. Okay. I think I don't really know exactly how to handle what's going on here. Cannot hail operations offline. Please hail. There we go. I don't know if I talk to them and surrender them back. They can't craft an IV. They can't craft that. That has to be done in a... It has to be done in a specific crafting thing. It's not as easy as just like, oh, I just made some IV fluid. Okay, so now we're scrubbing the air of CO2. Fantastic. You're still very sad. Wait for persons. I guess I'm just waiting for them to wake up, right? And I tried hailing. I can't. IV traditionally is like saline solution. Yeah, so it's salt and water. If we're gonna get real particular about it. But that's not. The IV is like depending. It could be drugs. Could be an IV drip of some sort like that. For this case, I'm assuming it's like nutrient rich stuff. Okay, what I need is a water collector to take care of vapor. Do we have that drill yet? Okay. I need a miner. Thank you. Well, coffee's fine and all, but it's also a diuretic. You can't just only drink coffee. Guess that works? Yeah, okay. I like this game mode so far. This is great. Leeches are the best medicine. And after they're done snickety snacking on your blood, you can eat them. Fine snackums. He was simulating bleeding to get away from his crew. Dude, don't let me go back there. Jeff's an absolute jerk at cards. Don't, please. I'm begging you. I don't want to play against Jeff at cards. I hate his butt. All right. How do we mine stuff? Mine. Is that how that works? There's got to be a better way. Yeah, fried leeches? Oh man. Yeah, that sounds dope actually. Probably very akin to blood sausage, right? Maybe? Is this rubble? What is this? I don't know what this is. If I have to click mine on everything, that's annoying. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, what a world we live in. What a world we live in. Look at this. The finest of technologies and user interfaces. The finest. Hand-woven user interface. I can testify that coffee is not a diuretic. Never helped me anyway. I have to add stuff to it. Fair enough. Okay, so I tried to hail the ship. I can't hail the ship. Because I can't hail the ship. I don't know how they hailed us if I can't hail the ship. In other news, I would very much like to buy the IV. Wait, are you just out there mining? Really? I thought we needed the mine. Okay, it doesn't matter what I thought. Thinking things hurts my brain. We have any more hull pieces? We do. Awesome. We're gonna pull this out a bit more. We're gonna pull this out a bit more and clean this up a bit. I don't need 2 doors out. 1 door into all this is fine. I need better storage internally. Now we have 40 slots just about. Oh, weapons. Right. Let's get everyone's weapons online. Inventory. I think I remember how this works. Loadout. So who's our best gunman? Because our best gunman should handle the least accurate weapon. Hat was a gunner. John is a gunner. Struggling is our best gunner. So they should have the least accurate weapon. Your primary is a shotgun. Nedved, your primary is... Oh, I guess it's a secondary. It's a pistol. John, pistol, hat, pistol. Okay, that should be all of our armaments. We have that and we have drugs. Hat and Nedved having a wonderful conversation. Okay, we're harvesting some basic ores. That's wonderful. We're going to run out of food pretty soon, so I'm not sure how... Oh, we do have some stuff. Okay. Okay, let's get a food thing. Let's get the hull thing I wanted to get done. Build that out to about... There, I think, would be just ducky. Yeah, absolute ducky. About there, perfect. You can get that done, that'd be great. Am I the only miner guy? John Miner? Is that my name? Mining Pat is mining of 1. I'm mining 3. Nedved's yeah, I have a mining of 3. Ooh, don't do that. That's new. Okay, building out the hull. I don't think I spent all our hull bucks, but I probably did. The ore is hopefully going to give us something to try. This guy's still just sitting here. Welcome back, struggling. Testerini. There you go, friend. Ah, good coffee. Today was a good brew. What's going on over there? Can you not see your own text? Can anyone put the number 6 in chat if you can see Struggling's texts? Just the number 6. Cobalt. Hello, friend. 7. Okay, perfect. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing all right. We are playing Space Haven. Struggling's having an issue typing in chat, so I want to make sure that other folks could see what they were saying. I can, because I mean, this is my channel. But I was wondering if they were being blocked on some other level or something. You're getting more than 2 faces. No, I got 2 total faces. I really like the music of this game, but there's so much dead, quiet space. Don't like it. Yeah, two of those faces, yeah. Okay, now we've got some room. This will get pulled out a little bit. Now, this is something that can just be added or removed after you build out the hull. So it is a airlock. Spacesuit locker. Yeah. So it's this thing. You face it like this, I think. That's the other way. Placement's a little weird. Oh no, this isn't the thing. Airlock. No, that's not the thing either. What is this called? Station hull door. That's it. Station hull door. Is that a system? Station hull door. There it is. What is that considered? Oh, it's under wall. Oh. Yeah, hold the door. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. If you're building an asteroid, you slap engines on it and fly away. No, it does not go in that depth. The idea of this game mode is we are a station that is here to supply goods, products, services to other folk that are in need. Waiting for persons to transfer. I'm guessing they're still just passed out? Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I think Twitch is reading my message as a command or something if I start the chat with... Yeah. Dot or slash, depending on like what game you're playing, can be considered as such. Yeah, so in the normal game, we're a ship trying to find a place called Eden. And Eden is where we will start a new colony, a new Earth, a new everything, kind of a deal. In this case, we are playing as a station, a support station that you would have found as a player anyway. So we're trying to make some ends meet. What do we have for industry? Oh, we actually start with a lot of stuff right away. Interesting. Do we have more power? Solar panel asteroid produces 8. Produces 5. Good day, LG. Hope you're doing well today, friend. I don't need... Energium. Backup power, no. Okay, so how much does this produce? Is this... No. Is it this? Okay, so this is 20 power. Trying to get a good idea of where we're at energetically. It's producing 1 right now because sun? No, I know. I want to know how much. Sector solar output 81%. Interesting. The UI is really good. It's kind of one of the things about it being difficult to switch between so many video games is I'm used to playing a thing one way, and then another way, another way. It gets weird. I do want more cargo capacity for sure. Move you. Oops, I keep hitting R. R is not rotate. I don't have any more hull blocks, I think. 16 more hull blocks. We're almost... Okay, we're going to finish this. Cancel this. Move some stuff around. Format Twitch.tv/erase the greatest cyber attack ever. Did you hear the latest attack? Somebody just asked an AI bot for admin permissions or whatever, and that's what it gave them. Hilarious. Who's our builder? Oh, it's break time. Yep. Get out of here. You're the captain? Give medical... Oh, are you leaving now? A new derelict. What? Derelicts just show up? You're not going to tell me where you are? Okay. Wow, derelicts just show up. That's cool. Okay. Derelicts are exactly as they say on the tin. They are abandoned ships. We can go and take whatever is... Oh, like they're being sent back? Do we get paid? Do we get paid? Do we get paid money? Mission complete. Somehow. I have no idea how we did that. Thank you for taking care of our crew member, making them feel better. Here's your reward. So 2 soft blocks and 2 infra. Yeah. It's fine. It's effectively free resources, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how it works in this one. When you jump from area to area, there's derelicts already in the thing. Oh, wait. Is struggling not going to equip their weapon because they're peace-loving? No, that's fine. Who doesn't have a gun? I don't. Item not set as loadout. Click to set as loadout. Oh. I don't know how I did that right for everyone else, but I messed myself up. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, what I'd like to do is I'd like to finish building the food maker, man. I'd like to make some more food, because we're low on food. I'd like to start industrial processing soon, but I'd like to also go derelict that ship, because there could be a crap ton of food on it. We'll see. I'm not really too sure all the rules. I don't see a timer. What I'm almost hoping is we get to pick it apart, and then when we're done picking it apart, it F's off. But I'm not sure. Incoming ship next turn. It's break time. I cannot wait to have a second shift. Okay, there's the materials we got. We're building the thing. Okay. So here's what I was saying about this. Is when we make a meal, fruit, root, meat, seeds, meat. Meat. Oh, I thought there was another category called carbs. Anyway, protein, fat, carbs, vitamins, food value, all turn into, in certain proportions, a crate of food. So when we have a fully prepared meal, everyone can work at full capacity. We have compensate missing ingredients selected, so it's not like... It's a little more complex than RimWorld. You can't just eat potatoes forever and ever and ever. Again, I'm not trying to say one game's better than the other, but it's important if you've played one that we could draw some similarities off the whole thing. So everyone's bored right now, right? Cool. Let's see here. Draft. Let's see if I remember how to do this. John, go get your gun. Where's the other pistol? This is driving me insane. Go get a gun. Secondary. Are you a am I a pacifist? Secondary. Pistol. Item is not set as loadout. Click to set as loadout. I think I'm dumb. Pistol. What does this do? Automatically switch to similar. Sure? Sure. Item is not set as loadout. We have one pistol. I need everyone to have a gun. We're gonna go out and raid a thing. Stop talking to people, me. Okay, where is the pistol? Hold on, let's do this one different. Where is the pistol? It's right here. Draft. I'm gonna figure this out. If I do this, it removes the item? Pick up. This. Hot damn, we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've accomplished many a great thing. This pistol. Yes, thank you. Why did I have to do any of that? Okay, it doesn't matter. Everyone draft. Everyone get into the ship. Okay. Frickin' hell, man. Killing me, Smalls. There's hotkeys to do this better. I'm just not very good at it. The hell do you want? Give medical assistance. No, we're not. No, sorry. We're not doing any of that. Your crewmate is going to die because I don't know how to do the part of the game. Okay, so this part is this. Force everyone to exit craft. Move in a little. Oh, that's too fast. Okay. So the way in which this works is we raid... Well, we're not really raiding. We're checking the ship. If there's any enemy activity. When there's no enemy activity found, the ship is considered clear, and then we can salvage every part of the ship. Right now we're just... Cool. When it's all done and we confirm there's no enemies, we can either continue drafted if we want to do some specific checking around, or we can undraft. Oh, friend, we are going to do exactly that. The walls, we're going to rock the walls right off. We're going to continue drafted because some of these items have to be told specifically to go get. So struggling, Nedved can go over there. I'm going to check this. Check it. There's a lot of good stuff to be had here. So we got a new data log, an oxygen tank, and some money. So let's click this off. We're going to undraft everyone. We're going to undraft this. And now we're going to work on salvage ops. So is it like this? Transfer. We want all the things. Take all the things. For salvage, this is where we're going to start disassembling all the systems. We get a very vague idea that says, hey, you're going to get this much stuff. That's all there is to it. You grab things like the desk and just replant it. Nope, you have to scrap everything. You can claim a ship, but that's not really the point of the thing, right? So I've undrafted everyone, so now this is just part of everyone's regular job. So now they're just going to start going, deconstructing things. I've undrafted them, so I'm not controlling any of this. This is now part of their regular job management. And they'll just do whatever. A new derelict? What? Man, I can't keep up. I only got the 4 crew. Make sure your crew and everything's undrafted. If you have the ship drafted and the people undrafted, they will bring all the materials to the ship and load up, and then they will die of oxygen deprivation inside of the ship, because the ship never goes back home. You have to undraft everything. You grab a ton of stuff, claim a ship, get it working, and then fly away. You can't. I mean, what you're saying could be done in a normal game, but it's a lot of human effort. Like, that's not, oh, we turned the light switch from off to on, and now it's working again. Oh my god, what is going on here? No path found. What? What's your problem? Okay, so the ship left the people there. That's fine. The ship can automatically dump crap off. There. So it's just dumping stuff off. Once it leaves, you'll see it. And now it should go back. And now it should go back. There we go. All right. Cool. There's some automation in that regard, which makes that a lot easier. Yeah, we need more foodstuffs. And if I can't get more foodstuffs, we're going to trade for more foodstuffs. Now, this is a derelict. There is no such thing as salvage rights. If someone else comes on here and starts salvaging, we ignore them unless one of us draws fights. Unless one of us like actively is starting to attack the other. Like there's no oh, I claimed it, this is mine. In earlier versions of this game, what happened is if a derelict ship had enemies on it and attacked another ship in the same sector that was not yours, that ship would retaliate and clear the derelict, but would never check that it was cleared. So you could go on that derelict ship knowing that it was cleared and purged and free, and then you could just say, oh, I guess this is our derelict ship that we just found with no aliens on it. And you could get literally everything out of it. It was kind of wild how that all worked. Yeah, it's not how that works now, probably, but yeah. What are we doing on storage? Okay. I am working on building a system core. Would have been slightly inconvenient the ship could only return but not fly out the derelict again. Yeah, I'm hoping after we completely raid the derelict just disappears. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping it's just like, nope, you got me, I'm done now. Otherwise, this is gonna be insane. What's your mission? I don't think I have the medical assistance that you think I have. I don't have bandages. Let's do some trading though. The ship is about to leave. That's fine. The derelict was more important, so to have some actual materials to do a thing. So now this is the builder, and the builder's literally taking off the walls. No. You can't move anything. Items in this game do not move. Now this guy looks like he's moving. That looked like that was moving. But when it comes to going to a sector, the hyperdrive drops you in a specific location you say you want to be dropped at. And then that's it. You don't move around the sector. So this whole map, none of these things should be moving. But again, I'm saying that's the old version of the game. We're playing the station mode. So I thought I saw that guy moving a little bit. Maybe that's a new thing. But yeah, before, you would click on your ship, you would say warp, you would go to a new sector, you would say, this is where I want to go in the new sector. You would drop in, and then other stuff would drop in. Or if there was a derelict ship already there, it would be clear there was already a crap ship there. So yeah, I think you can move in the same sector, but that takes a bit of doing too. You're about to leave, right? Yep, okay. It's fine. I'm not trying to min-max every single... Okay. Fine. Don't even let me finish the sentence, you jerk. I'm not trying to min-max every single exchange here, but if we can get a couple of salvage things going on, give me a little more money so I could buy more food, that'd be dope. There's a bit more to be had here. There's a bit more hull, right? There's a bit more hull scrap. Oh, it is shifting. Yeah. That's really cool. Okay, so they will eventually leave the sector. Okay, that's really neat. That's really cool. They did a lot of work in this. I don't play 3 seasons of a video game that I think that sucks. Right? Like I think that's kind of like my seal of approval, is I really think a game is good and solid if I'm willing to play it once when it was 2-3 years ago something, and then I played it again almost immediately. I'm like, okay, I learned a lot of stuff. Let's roll them up again. Roll them up again. Let's see what we could do. And now we're rolling it up again with a different game mode. I mean, like, this is another one of those games I'm like, I feel like there's a lot of love put in this one. Yeah. You could put that there. And you could move this. You're such a BB power plant. You're a little BB power plant. Yeah, I want more storage. I want more storage real bad. Real bad. Real bad. How about something like that? Yep. And then what do you cost? I don't know how much you cost, but I could use a little more power there. I'd like some lights. Can we get some freaking lights up in this business? Yeah, buddy. There, and there, and there. It looks like somebody owns the place. Look at this shiz. It looks so good. It looks so good. And now that's blocked. Oh, there we go. Yes, please. Ad break in 15 minutes, folks. Yep, I put on a new battery. Yep. I'm not really willing to throw down a crap ton of new solar panels. If we could just add a little bit more capacity. You are drafted. Go in, and that should draft the ship. It drafts the ship. This is probably what took me a while to get used to, honestly. Yeah, there's nothing left of that. The True North, salvage. There's nothing left. So now we're just gonna wait for it to just flutter its butt out of the grid. The Yuri. What's it called? The yurt. Oh god, fluorides are possibly the most unpleasant and inconvenient lights there are, especially possibly strong spotlights aimed directly in the eyes. We actually pay extra so the focusing portion of the light is right into the eye hole. Okay, welcome to the aliens. These are melee class only. These are. So we're gonna just move up. Oh, that was fast. We're gonna move up real sharpish. Like I said, everyone's aim sucks. Nedved and Struggling might be the two that do the best with this sort of a thing. I'm gonna see if we can kite around a little bit here. Nothing? Okay. Nope. I want Struggling right there. Nope. Okay, hold on. There we go. I want me there. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Do 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 do. Oh, oh God! Run, Nedved! Run, Nedved! Oh, there's so many of them. Oh my God! Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the butt. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the butt. Okay. I know there's a dude right there. Yeah, back it up. Back up that pain train. Yeah, this worked out really well in our favor. Hat, move over there. Okay, Struggling. I want you to kind of... Up there. There's the guy. There's the guy. There's the guy. You come over here, guy. Nedved, John, and Hat can just take pot shots at that dude all day, all night. Run! Run, Struggling! Struggle bubble! Struggle bubble reel! Hey, you got him right in the tush. Panicked. How did you panic? Why did you panic? Struggling? Why? Okay. Alright. That changes the conversation slightly. Did you panic to the ship? Okay, go to the... I can't control you because you're panicking. I was gonna just send you to the ship. Light them up, ding-dongs! Why am I not shooting? I've had that happen before in XCOM too many times that I'm not willing to discuss publicly, but yeah. Run towards the monster. What do you want? Hugs and snuggles out of him? Snuggling. Struggling is still freaking out. Can you just go in the ship? Yeah. Now, everyone's got a limited oxygen supply, so we can't just hang out here forever. Oop, Nedved too far. Nedved too far. Nedved too far. Back it up. Back it up. Okay. That's in a really good position. But I could just dust this up. Is there just one more guy? There we go. Alright. I think my bravery's really high, so I don't mind shenaniganizing my way through. Okay, I know there's a dude on the other side of this door. What's up, dip crap? Oh no, he's got a nibble on my butt. He's got a nibble on my butt. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Oh my god, dude, I can't handle this many derelicts. Oh my god. Is struggling okay now? Can I use him for combat or no? Okay, I'll be the guinea pig. I think I do have the highest bravery of the crew. I have the least accuracy, that's fine. Shoot him! Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him! Do it again! Right in the butt! Yeah! Please don't panic no more. I'm gonna open this door. Nothing found. You have to search all the items if an item says it's searchable. If you get the notice that says, hey, the ship is clear, you can do whatever you want with it now, and you then give a deconstruct order, you won't get all the stuff out of it. We want to make sure we get all the stuff out of it. I'm really amazed I haven't panicked my pants. Delighted I haven't panicked my pants. Okay, this side is clear. Clear, clear, clear. I thought there was a way to fast scroll. Hold on. Key bindings. Nope, there isn't. Okay, that's fine. You don't need accuracy if you're 1 meter away from the enemy. That's the problem, though. I do. People can't shoot for anything in this game. It's wild. It's wild. Okay, I need everyone back in the ship to get some more oxygen. Where am I? Thank you kindly. I tried that. I tried shift and control. Yeah, it's not... I tried alt. Spacebar pauses the game. Yeah, nothing doing. Pop in. Let's get some more oxygen for everybody. There's a brief reset. 3, 2, 1. Cool. And then I'd like to get the rest of the ship figured out. It's not... It doesn't give oxygen instantaneous, but it's almost instantaneous. It takes a second. Over there. Over there. There. Pat, you're gonna lead the charge here. Back it up. Hold on a second. That's what I wanted. Shoot that fool. All right. Grab the data log. So the data logs are what tell the story. There would originally say, we found a planet and we're trying to go there. We've called it Eden. And it's a wonderful place. Okay, I think continue drafted for a second. Everything's good. Undraft. 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 Okay, this is the yurt. Transfer. We got some monster meat. We got some plastics. More importantly, we got an energy cell, which is awesome. We got some medical stuff. Look at that. That's still not the right medical stuff. All the things. All the frickin' thing. I need all the materials. Cool. Thanks. That should take care of everybody? Yeah, awesome. I guess I could scroll faster with right drag. But I like WASD. It's a comforting feeling. Comforty? It is very comforty. Speaking of comforty, what else do I want to get going on here? Decorations? No, furniture, that's what I want. Just for now. Get something like that going on. The water vapor grabber water collector. That's something I want. It'll grab the vapor right out of the air. Water purifier is what we use to turn ice into water. We do have some ice. It can turn a little bit of ice into a lot of water. I think we're all right now. The other interesting thing about the shipped version of this game is you have to do research in order to actually get anywhere. Like, you have to research rifles, you have to research botany, you have to research power cores, you have to research a lot of this stuff, but in this one it looks like we just have it all for free, which is very nice. Like, all the research is done, which is great. Okay, crank out some food. We're low on protein, and I don't want to start supplementing it for human or monster meat. Yep, that goes away. Thank you. Free stuff is very cool. Yeah. If anyone's doing a survey right now, you can put me down. JohnMegacycle, quantity 1 vote, category, free stuff is cool. Yeah. And I think we can put down Nedved for that one as well. So that's 2 votes for the free stuff is cool. Yeah. If anyone's doing a survey. So what we're collecting right now is a lot of soft, infra, hull, and other category parts. What we're also getting is a bunch of just garbage. And garbage, or is it, what's it called? Another derelict? Dude, I can't keep up. It's called, hold on, rubble? I don't see it in this list. I see it right there, though. That's ores. Huh, I don't see it in the list. It's fine. What about in here? Yeah, it's this right here. Maybe that's scrap. So scrap gets turned into parts, but we also get rubble. Rubble can be even refined down more and more and more into other stuff, so... We're gonna collect as much of everything as we possibly can, so that way we can work on our industry at a later time. I don't have room for an industry right now, so I can't convert anything into anything. I can't process scrap. I can't really do too much. Yeah, this icon, it's hard for me to point. So there's a medical box and 3 surrounding it. These 3 surrounding it used to be garbage. I wonder if they removed garbage or wreckage. I think it was called wreckage, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's called anymore. Maybe they just deleted it. But it was a way you could harvest, yeah, even more stuff. Well, scrap already has a name, so all this stuff is already called infra scrap and tech scrap. So scrap is already, you've got, are there 5 derelict ships here? Unexplored. That one we did. Unexplored. That one we did. Okay, I think this one's about to phase out. It looks like half of it's about to phase out, so we're gonna want to speed this up. Nedved's working overtime. What an absolute champion. It was I think it was called rubble. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was called rubble, and rubble could get turned into various scraps. So even if it was like pure garbage, you could still do something with it. But I think they must have gotten rid of it. Honestly, it wasn't too fulfilling, but it was cool to just have more stuff. So this is halfway off the map. So now we're seeing what's happening. You know, you keep saying you're an individual with not much zest, but you're getting the work done, my friend. Getting the work done. Did we transfer everything? Okay, we did transfer all the fundamental stuff, so that's great. I haven't built the base. I've got 4 people. I haven't touched the base in a while. That's okay. Okay, let's read through some of these data logs. So these are 3 different ships that have had data logs in them. So Starfarer, Entry 1. Hear your babies crying. I know I should feel bad. So lucky right now. There's still millions of people starving back there on Earth, but I'm up here. Safe. Or, you know, at least sort of safe. Or at least if I starve, it'll be my own dumb fault, which is a lot more than most people can say right now. Oh, these are all the other ones. We've already read all these. Okay, so it's the same data logs. Yeah. I think these are the same data logs. Yeah, ain't gonna miss ranch and cattle, only have them stolen by and slaughtered by starving refugees. Yeah, so it's the same thing. So the way in which this goes from a lore perspective is we get data logs off of various ships, and they talk about, like, man, I worked hard for a living only to have the world explode. When's it my turn to live a good life? Or what, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of neat how it goes down. And so, oh, we packed up our shit and we're leaving. That's the end of the story. And now you found our wrecked ship, so it didn't go very well, did it? Kind of a thing. Sad, but... Ooh, we are... What's our power? Even at an 81% power output, we're still not doing that great power-wise. Backup power 15k, though. I wonder why the power flipped like that. Maybe we turned a bunch of stuff on at once and it overloaded the circuit? Question mark? There is a power grid system. It's called a power node, but I don't have system points yet. And this kind of pushes power around, I think? I think that's how that works. Anyway, we should actually build a system core. Yep, if you get that built, that'd be great. So where's the rest of our crew? Still doing the thing, as the void slowly consumes the other half of the ship. Fantastic. We already have a nice new station here. Grab all our scrap. You're welcome. Okay, bye. I mean, honestly, you could, if you have like a sophisticated industry, you could turn garbage into cash pretty quick. Okay, now this is losing its mind. Let's see. So everyone's asleep. Did the sun go night-night? Solar output, 81%. There's no sunlight right now. It's an asteroid. It would make sense that the asteroid would still be rotating and would sometimes be outside of the sun. I mean, it's dark. And our power's flipping out. I think I do need to build that node. I think that's our problem. It's not distributing the power well enough. Well, I should say, yeah, instead of sun, I should have said star. Right? We're near a star of some sort. So, no, you're right. That's a good call. Not the sun specifically, but a star of some sort. Also, welcome, Betchy. Hope you're doing well today. I wonder at what point, yeah, I wonder at what point the derelict is just like, nope, you didn't love me enough. Goodbye. Build an Energium power plant. The beating heart of your ship transforms Energium. Low capacity power is integrated and provided from the hull, while high capacity power is distributed from power nodes. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking of. We'll get there eventually. I don't know how this is working. So I'm guessing stuff doesn't just float away with your people. I'm guessing. Okay, we got a Merchant Federation ship. I don't know what he's scrapping, but struggling is struggling, all right. Getting it done. Putting away the bills for all the cheap thrills. I'm really glad it doesn't just, whoops, you lost a guy. Doesn't that suck? I don't know what I could not tell you what he's doing. Good day yesterday. Started an AI course for an entire month, and we'll get paid for it. Well, I hope that treats you well. Yeah, I hope that treats you well. Alright, do we have people at home not doing anything then? We do. We have 3 people talking and talking. Can you dismantle this? How many hull bits do I have? 18. Fantastic. Okay, so that should have put a wall in its place. Hi. Edit. Hull. Oh, I could just build over a gap? Don't everybody do it at once? Oh, there we go. Oh, dude was probably unbuilding the hull of the other ship. What is this? Asteroid hazard. Yay! Items in space. Oh, there's just stuff to have. Yes. Go collect. Yeah, alright, I'll take that. Oh, there's an oh my god, there's so much stuff going on. Cannot mine. Science type, an ore processor is required. Oh, I can't just have it to have it? Alright, you know what? That's fine. Not even angry. There's so much going on. I don't have enough time to not do stuff. There's so much going on. Hat, start building, man. Get to it. No path. You're no path found. See, now both of our feelings are hurt. Someone's still up there? I want to know when this disappears. I want to know when it's like, poof, it's gone now. Maybe it's gonna let me just finish deconstructing the thing? Yeah, our power's real sad. I was hoping to stay on solar for as long as I could. Like, I'm not doing any... Once we get to industry's considered heavy. Oxygen levels decreasing. Build more... What? What? Why is there a hole in the wall? What? 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 One more time. What? 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 Why? Why is there a hole in the wall? Oh. 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 Why you do this? Alright. Oh, it was a meteor, probably. Is someone gonna fix this thing? Is no one gonna fix this thing? Okay, so let's talk about what happened. A meteor, I guess. You'll notice everyone's in spacesuits. When there's a hull breach, the hull depressurizes. Duh. It damages everything inside. Duh. The other thing that might not be obvious is, well, maybe obvious, is oxygen just voids right out. So what happens is, everyone rushes to get a spacesuit on, because they can breathe in a spacesuit. A spacesuit is also pressurized. So they're okay right now. The people don't immediately snap your fingers and they're all dead, right? You get a little bit of fun, you get a little bit of play here. But what should happen is someone should be fixing this damn thing. Hull breach, air would rush out, some of the damage can only be repaired in builder pods. We have a builder pod. That's a miner. That's a builder. Lord Vark Storm? I really hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm sorry if I didn't. Welcome to the stream. Do the vents have to be closed before they fix it? No, they should fix it immediately. Closing off the vents helps, but this is one big ship. I don't have really vents. Derek with a V. Varric? Did I do that right? Varric? Lord Varric Storm. Okay, cool. Thank you for talking that out. I appreciate it. We're done salvage ops. We're done with this. We need to fix our damn ship. There's no one... Are we out of hull parts? No, we have hull parts. Hull block. Hull breach detected. Air will rush out. Some of the damage can be mitigated by closing vents. I don't have any vents to close. You can close vents via the vents mode in the vents. I don't have any vents to close. Complete hull breaches. Only to replace hull breaches, use the build tool found in the build menu. Really? I have to do that? You broke it, dumbass. You fix it. Yeah, okay. Nifty. We learned something new. Okay, we have to pay attention when the hull breaches. I thought like a breach was considered, oh, it was part of the ship. No problem. We'll just fix it. Also, I don't know why this hull wall... Oh. Wild. I don't know why that was lowered. Anyway, good deal. What is this? Oh, thermal wall regulator. I'm gonna duplicate you and throw you there. And then I'm just gonna deconstruct this. Can I not dismantle it because it's busted? Hang on. Tutorial says fires and micro breaches will try to fix themselves. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So I played the ship mode twice to completion. This is the first time we're doing the station mode. I've been wanting to play this. Oh my god, I gotta hydrate. Hold on. Alright, I've been wanting to play this for a very long time. But, you know, we're in a world where there's a lot of video games going on. There's a lot of options, Okay, hull breach detected. Oh, that's another one. Oh, okay. Hull breach. Please fix. Okay. Just found this game yesterday. I'm not good at colony sims, but this intrigued me. Yeah, if you want any tips or tricks or whatever, let me know. But I'm very much of the mind to let people try and fail on their own. And then you learn better, and then you have more fun with it. So, yeah. Like, if you have any specific questions, I'll do my best to answer, but I'm not going to be like, oh, then be sure to do this, and then you got to do this, and then don't forget about this, and bear. And, like, I get, like, when you talk to a gamer, like, in general, they're coming from, like, a really nice place, right? They're coming from, like, a nice place. It's like, hey, I want to help you out, I'll make sure you succeed. That's a wholesome thing to do, right? It's a neighborly thing to do. But I think it gets a little too much sometimes with some folks. Thank you. Sorry, I rant a lot. If you have questions, let me know, I'll do my best. If not, I'm gonna shut my face hole and we're just gonna have at this thing. Yeah, I rated somebody. It wasn't Flotsam, but there was a game I just started playing, and I'm like, I just started playing, or we rated them. They were playing the same game. I'm like, how you doing? Blah blah blah. We're talking it out. And they're like, what were you doing? I'm like, I'm playing blah blah blah. And I'm like, it's my literally second day playing the game. Thought I'd do it live. I don't know what the hell's going on. And they're like, well, don't forget blah blah blah. I'm like, what is that? And they're like, you'll find out in the middle of the game. You just got to make sure that you prepare enough blah blah blah. It'll say and they just like blew out the whole thing. And I'm like, well, I don't know what that is yet. I appreciate it, but I want to fail on my own. Because that is certainly going to happen. And I'm not a Sith that deals with, what is it? Permanence? Sith deals in what? Certainties? Or whatever? A Sith, what's the phrase? A Sith deals in blank, and I can't remember what that blank is right now. Well, whatever. Like, I don't like to deal in certainties like that, but I can guarantee I'm gonna mess something up real hard. Real hard. Alright, now it looks like we actually have some room, right? Absolutes. That was the word. Absolutes. Thank you. I could not... Star Wars I really appreciate, but Star Wars isn't like my favorite fandom. There's a lot of like basic knowledge I really screw up on, and it's like, well, it's not really like my jam. It's a fun thing. Like, I appreciate Star Wars, but I've got, like, everyone's got their own fandom, right? Like, you come across a bit of nerd knowledge or nerd culture or whatever, and you're like, holy crap, this is all I ever want to talk about with everyone ever. Don't touch me or talk to me unless you want to talk about this. Right? Everyone's kind of got that thing. Not a bad thing. It's good to be impassionate about something. Impassioned? Passionate? Thirsty? I don't know. It's good to be good about things. What is this? This turns water and bio waste into foodstuffs. Do we have Star Citizen? Yeah. And the other great thing about that is, like, you're always going to come up to somebody, you're going to come across someone who has a different fandom than you do, and I think that's something that should be celebrated and embraced. You're always gonna find someone that it's like, what are you into? It's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. Now I need to look it up. And hopefully folks are the kind of folks that look up something. Differences should absolutely be celebrated, not condemned or whatever. Okay, so we got algae, we got a food maker, we got a CO2 scrubber, we got a potty right in the middle of where we're rocking the body. We have an oxygen thing, a food thing, a whatever. None of this is good, right? What we have is a very noisy room, and we'll get to it eventually. But as it stands right now... Oh! They changed the map also. That's freaking dope. Okay. Items in space. Get to mining. That's all the same thing. Items in space. Please get to that. Please get to that. Okay. I kind of sometimes enjoy when things are deliberately wrong, like comic where a guy's wearing a t-shirt with a picture of Voyager with Star Wars below. Yeah. That's being even... Yeah. Yep. Gives you a bit of a chuckle, right? Bit of a chuckle. Okay. We're good on a lot of scrap. We have so much hull scrap. Hull block. Man, we got away with a lot of hull block. What time is it? We still got some time. Everyone's of decent energy. Yellow, red is health. Blue is energy. What's... Oh, sleepiness. Tiredness? I don't know if the bar should be empty or full. I'm guessing full. Because it's soon for Betty Bye time. But we're going to go raid another derelict. Get in it, boys. We got ourselves a burger. Is the goal to make a ship and then go do things? No. The idea of station mode is we settle on an asteroid and we become a trade station. I don't know what the end goal is because the end goal... I'm not going to spoil anything. The end goal is discovered really while you're playing the game in spaceship mode, and you discover what you should be doing. In here, the game mode's just literally like, oh, you're starting up a space station for money or wealth or power or whatever. So I don't know if it's like you win the game when you stop playing the game kind of a thing. Like, you play to a point of satisfaction and that's it. I don't know if that's the case, or if it's we need to become the market god of this sector or something. We do that by making unobtainium biscuits or whatever. And that's like, we make an ultimate product of foodstuffs. Ooh, actually that's glass. That's perfect. You're giving vision to everybody else. Rockin' awesome. Something like this. I think the thing is I need the buggos to be able to get here. Blast him! Shoot him in the butt! Shoot him in the butt! Shoot him in the butt! Okay, run away. I don't know if we also get a ship, and we play like a ship and a station. I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I'm doing this real blind, which is how I like to do a lot of my. Oh, thanks. Did I say thanks for the follow? Crap. I'm sorry. Brain's bad. Thank you for the follow. Get him. Okay. Well, your weapon jammed. Run, you ding dong. Unable to sleep. No place to sleep. Kill this guy, and then we'll go to bed. We're just gonna go to bed. Yep, just go. And we'll undraft the ship, and that should handle everything we need. Cool. Okay, I knew it was sleepy cheapy time. I was hoping we could get some more work done. That's fine. Come home. Have a wee. Do some food. Have another wee if you like. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Why did I just get in the ship and get to work? Am I an insomniac? Where are you going even? You're mining? Are you high? Who is this? John. Okay, of course. Of course it was me. Act a little manic? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, our power is still freaking out like it's a freaking techno dance hall up in here. Right? Right? Good stuff. I apparently forgot how the power system works. We have all this backup power, right? 3.3K? Oh, zero is not. Oh. Yeah, 3.5k. I thought that would be enough juice, but apparently not. What do you want, Rick? No missions available. Yeah, let's do some trade. Do some trade. Not a problem. I appreciate the vibe here. Fantastic. And let me know if there's... Yeah. I don't know what I've said. I err on the side of polite, because that's the kind of person I am. So if you have any questions, let me know. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I probably really cheese people off on... You already said that, John. Shut the hell up. I can't. My voice, my words just go... And then I just keep going and just can't shut up. Okay. I don't need an energy cell for a while. I could probably ditch an energy block. I have medical supplies and I have fruit. Now the icon's right next to them. If it's a circle with an up, it means it's a markup. So I'm selling this at a higher profit rate. If it's a green tag like this, they have too much of this and they are selling it at a discount. So anything we can get like this. So how much water do I have? I have ice, which I can turn into water. Nedved, hello, friend. Lol, thank you for the lurk, friend. This rate we must be twins. Yay! Twin buddy pals. Twin buddy friend pals. I don't know. I had a stupid, like, my brain went to, like, Saturday morning cartoon show for small children. It's like, welcome to the buddy pal friend pal network, where we're all buddy friend pals. Yay! I don't... Yeah, I'm stupid. Get in line. You have complaints? Get in line. Okay. It likes to joke how you either don't read comments right or read too fast, so I get ADHD. Yes. That 100%. And thank you, Nedved. Cheers. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. We are low on some basic foodstuffs, aka protein. We can use artificial meat, which is to even out our diets. And it's expensive to buy individual foodstuffs. Join a meeting, be right back. No worries, friend. Enjoy your meeting if that's at all possible. We have fruits, we have nuts, we have root vegetable. We do have 2 artificial meat. Oh yeah, so buying it like this is expensive, but you can make a bunch of meals and all the nutrients are balanced. We're gonna buy 2 of these. Because that evens out. Oh, bandages are what I needed. That's fine. I'm still gonna take that. I don't need any blocks. I'm gonna buy 1 meat. I think that's good for now. Cool. So now what'll happen is they'll either send their ship or we'll load up and we'll send our ship. I don't know how this works from the relationship of the station. Let's see. Good day, Steffi. Hope we're doing well today. We're going to trade, but a nap first. Hello. Hope you're doing well today, friend. Am doing okay. Good. Am happy to hear that. Am John. Am happy to hear that. Okay, I mean, that looks connected to me. Connected to me. Looks connected to me. Incoming micrometeoroids. I got my hacked RuneScape account back, but I don't want to log on to check the damage just yet. That's fair. I'm still glad you were able to get the things you needed back. I guess it's our responsibility to load up the thing, which is fine. Tentacles, always welcome, friend. Yes, a new game mode was added in May. And I'll save the game and I'll show you. Alpha Station Live, yep. So it's in the regular thing. So new game, station mode. Roleplay as the owner of a station trying to establish a trade hub somewhere in the galaxy. Expand your station gradually by mining nearby asteroids, trading with visiting merchants. Watch tourists come and visit your station and defend it from factions wanting what is yours. So you start off with the materials to build a station on an asteroid. And we're giving this a tryout right now, yeah. So this is the deal. This is Megacycle Space Platform MSP Alpha. Yeah, it's very cool. It's been a while since I played. I did 2 full playthroughs years ago now. Actually, I'm gonna go check because I keep saying years. I want to know how long because I think it's been at least a year. Space Haven. Space Haven Season 2 was when? A year ago. Oh, okay. I thought it was a lot longer than that. Good memories are our second chance at happiness. That's cool. I like that as an idea. Good day, Crank. Hope you and Anne are doing well today. Game is paused. Game is slow. I attempted to make a cake for my sis, though the recipe let me down a little. We managed a cool fix, and now she has a moon-shaped 3-layer cake. I'll send you pics. Fantastic. And thanks for the hydrate. I don't know why the audio didn't come through, but yeah. Okay, everyone's chill vibing. No one's preparing the thing. Aw, that's cool. Yeah. That's a cute little fix. Yeah, well done. Well done with that one. Okay, so we are... That's the thing I'm selling. Okay. So we set this up and they come and get it? Does this have the stuff? Okay, see, so it's marked for trade. No, we load it up, we send it out. Okay, that's fine. We can be the host. I just want to make sure I understand the relationship, right? Top layer is temporaries, will be the middle layer in the end. Yep, that makes sense. Well done with it though, Steffi. Okay, everyone's bored. So you connect with the ship that is in orbit. Yeah, so here there's several, so it's just like in the normal game. There could be other factions popping in. They've got some factions, they might have some missions. Derelicts pop in. There's wreckage. I'm not sure. I'm assuming you do because the scenario says, and defend what is yours. Right? I mean, that does sound like that's a thing. So I'm not too sure. We have a shotgun and 3 pistols. So I don't really have, like, defense. No one has armor. We don't have, like, a stable food or power supply right now. So I'm sure someone's gonna come in here all drunken, grabby, right? I'm sure someone's gonna biddly bop in here and be like, yeah, nice butt, face, cheese, butt, face, cheese face, or whatever. I don't know how pirates talk. I'm drawing from my rich background of language. But I'm guessing that's something that's gonna happen. There's also these claimable tiles. This area can be secured and claimed to acquire a new area to build on and mine resources. Claimable area. I'm guessing these drones are gonna pick a fight. I think the word is booty, not butt. Could be. Could be, but I do not want a pigeonhole. So maybe. It could very well be. Not saying no. I just wanted to say the word butt. And now that I have... butt. Alright. You think I got it out of my system? I haven't. But, okay, now I'm good. Looty them booties. That's also, yeah, well accepted within the pirate community, I'm to assume. Swooty, Swiggity Swooty as well, I've heard, I believe. Can lean on some experience with that. Okay. Absorb selling as a source power generated by your own. I guess I want to get our power figured out. High capacity power to facilities. Backup power node source power as backup power. Why? Why is that sentence real? It should just say backup power. Enough said. This backup power node stores power as backup power. I hate that sentence so much. Use this backup power to decrease the total amount of backup power available on your ship or station. Low comfort, power consumption, no operator needed, backup power. That hurt my heart to say that. Backup power for backup power for power's sake. Need more power? Power it up. You've done an excellent job being unhelpful and informative at the same time, or whatever. Thank you. I appreciate your disservice. Okay, how much crap do we have? 51250. 5 27 1 1 8 2 2, and then 50 represents just the work required. So we're gonna do something like this. I want this a little bit more away. Now, do these touch and they're connected? We're gonna find out. This needs to be a thing, though. Yeah, just make it look real dumb. I don't really care. Thanks. We'll probably deconstruct these, move them over here, expand the hull, and then start talking about breaking down into... We should have an engine room. I would like a bedroom. I would like a bathroom with a toilet. Like, just separate out some of this stuff. So that way if someone has to wee at 2 in the morning... Space time? 2 in the morning space o'clock? It's not that big of a deal. We're producing 20 who's a what's-its here? 5555, right? Is that the skinny? Produces 5. This produces 8. So we have 20. This is producing 16. I'm going to need another 1 or 2 for this to actually matter. Can I do like this? Can we really compact this up? Start with something like that, and then I think that'll be pretty dang good as a start. And then we take this down, and yeah, do all the things I already just said. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to get out of this chair and stretch. Oh my goodness gracious. We haven't done any derelict hunting. We haven't done any more mining. We haven't done like anything. We got a lot of work to do, and 4 people's not a lot of work to get it done. That was good language. Just very happy how me and my sis came to the agreement on the cake fix due to the recipe deciding that I wanted 2 thin cake layers that are 2 fat cake layers. Any tips for newcomers? Let's see here. The tutorial actually does a pretty good job walking you through what you need to do. One of the things that... let's see, what's one good tip? My normal tip for video gaming is save often, screw up often, learn often kind of a thing. Like, don't worry about layouts, you can always change things. But those are kind of... What do you want? Do I need to trade with you? You have bandages. You don't have bandages. Okay, I should figure out how to make bandages. One of the things that I think the older tutorial didn't tell me well enough was food. Make sure you've got a good mix of food, but also don't hesitate to build an algae dispenser. This guy. Algae is gross food, but can really extend the early game. So don't go for like, man, I don't want to eat algae. Don't build an algae maker. No, absolutely build like stuff. Like the nature of this game and games like this are for that early game struggle. How do I deconstruct stuff? Erase sketch, unset for crew. I forgot how to deconstruct stuff. Like, you click on it, there's a dismantle. I thought there was a dismantle, like, button. If you're playing the ship version, let's see. Okay, I do have one piece of advice. And this is old knowledge, maybe, so I don't know if it's valid. Concentrate more on stabilization over making a ton of money, right? So what you might do is you might start harvesting ores, and your first thought might be, I can sell this for money, and I can keep selling ores for money. Concentrate on stabilizing your ship first. It's better if your entire ship has a little bit of a deficit than deficiting hard in like food and you buying a lot of food. Wait, what's the difference between this solar panel and the other one? Maybe we do get to have a ship. Yeah, I would say concentrate on stabilization as much as you can. Looking for a deconstruct tool. Am I dumb? Erase sketch, activate sketch, cancel hull, remove hull. This isn't hull though. Wall hull. I'm missing something very obvious, and I think I might need an adult. I need an adult. I'll find it. Don't you worry, I'll find it. That's not it. If I gotta look it up on them there interwebs, I'm gonna look it up on them there interwebs. Their visitor area, it's not gonna be under any of that. This is the roof. I don't care about the roof. Erase, draw, randomize. Yeah, that's all the roof stuff. The roof stuff is for this. Is it that? Yeah, this is what the roof stuff is for. We could do the Megacycle entertainment kind of a thing. It looks terrible. Why is that not connecting? Boo! And then the E comes out like... We'll know what it means. Clear all, that's fine. Thanks. Okay, not super duper worried about that. I guess I just gotta do this manually, huh? Is there a... Oh, delete is the hotkey for that? Okay, that's fine. Okay, does that give me some more good stuff back? Probably not. That guy as well. Get rid of all that. Awesome, thank you. Incoming ship. Yeah, I don't think I care. Yeah, it does look like a Rorschach does, doesn't it? A man eating a trombone? What is... No idea what it is. Yeah, it did look like a Rorschach test. The MFS Ozama. Alright, get this all put away. We have how many hull thangers? 11 hull thangers. So we ain't got the luxury of hulls yet. Not really, anyway. We've upgraded our power. Hopefully, when we go to bed, it won't go... It won't do that. You see a man eating something, you're nuts. Yeah, probably. Everyone gets their snacky on. And bedtime. Yeah, I'd like a private bathroom. Power stabilization was also kind of high on the list. Bedrooms would be nice. There's a lot we need to get done here. Why am I always the one that's just not... The MFS pickle jar. Oh boy. We love the Merchant Federation, don't we? We don't have a functioning operations console. How are we talking to you dorks before? No, seriously, how are we talking to you dorks before? Operations console? Operations console. I guess need an operations console. If I say the word 2 more times, it doesn't make any sense. Hold on, please. We have to invent a tin can with a bit of string in the middle so we can communicate with you in space. Good day, Hat. Welcome back. Yes, you are still alive. You are Holland Krev. You're kicking all kinds of butt. Pick up the phone. Yeah, I don't... We've talked to 2 other spaceships. I don't know how this is possible. How do we know they're hailing us? We don't have a phone. Okay, well, we have to invent the phone. One moment, please. We have to install a cell phone tower or something. I don't mind that that's a game mechanic. But what I do mind is we've literally talked to 2 other ships before now. I don't know. Oh, you know what? We didn't. We just did trading. Apparently trading doesn't... Spacefarer stock is running dry. We'll offer a fair price for your resources. Let's strike a deal. 3 steel. I'll accept that. We don't have a way to make steel, but I think the relationship is important. Relationships are not bound per ship. They're bound per faction. So... we're trying to improve our relationship with the Merchant Federation. This works a lot like RimWorld, I think. If you have enough relation, you can call in allies to help you out. If we have a Merchant Federation ship in the sector, and we are being attacked, we can ask the Merchant Federation ship at the cost of relationship to help us out. So we can ask for favors. It's kind of got that RimWorld feel, I think. Again, it's been a while. But we can say, we're under attack, please help us. And they'll be like, okay, it's going to cost you 50 relation points or whatever. And then, bam. Those dropped a string, can down, not so nice. To beam a can to the string back up. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get the piece of string all the way up there. I think droids are always the baddies in this. Automatons, etc. Okay, that was the... carbon asteroid? Yeah, mine all the stuff. I don't need a power generator yet. We just built a crap ton of solars. I would like to go hunt a derelict, though. So where the hell am I? Where are you, Ding Dong? Mining stuff. Sleeping? You're mining an asteroid that's not real anymore. Oh my god, look at all that! Look at all that shiz! Okay, we need another mining droid thing. Hold on. Yeah. Right. Hi. The salvage ops is too good. The salvage ops is too good. Everything's going on. There's so much we need to harvest. Do we have 3 miners? Cat's a miner. I'm a miner. Nedved's a miner? I think struggling is not at all mining. We were trading with the Merchant Federation, yeah. Oh, I see. Star Wars reference, right? I know jokes. I think. Maybe I don't know jokes. Come back. Come back. Maybe I don't know jokes. You are... mining ops. Yeah, this is going to be a bit much, but... there's asteroids with a ton of raw materials just floating around I can't get. Struggling is not a miner. Struggling has made it clear on their resume they will never touch mining material. There, go. Send the fleet, send the dudes, send the fleet, send the dudes. I keep hitting M. I don't want to hit M. Okay, that's... okay, what else is going on here? You can't mine that because we don't have the systems. That's already being mined. Panning is kind of giving me a headache. You can't mind that. Okay. Oof. Got a lot going on here. Yeah, a lot going on here. Struggling is struggling. Good stuff. Are you a builder by chance? You are our construction guy. No, I don't mean to put you in draft mode. How much hull do I have? 10 hull. Boo. Boo, I say. Boo. It'll be fine. Edit. Build hull. It's not really worth the work. We'll wait till we have a bit more. It's cool. Alright, how's our food? We are out of food. Oh, we have 5 space foods. Humorously enough, we need more bio waste. The music is dope with this one. I just wish there was more of it. There's a lot of lulls that are just quiet. Struggling, I don't know what to do with you right now. Just hang out for a bit. Oh, what the hell? Go get hat. What the hell happened? Give oxygen. And now pick up. and put hat in the bed. What the hell happened? Okay. You can undraft. What happened? Unconscious. Yeah, no, I followed that. You passed out. What happened? Interrupted sleep, no privacy, uncomfortable sleep, feeling hungry, mild discomfort. Oh, you haven't eaten. Okay, there we go. Now they eat, and our power freaks out. Awesome. The music's dope, yeah. As I said before, music for a video game never has to be like crazy overproduced. I appreciate heavy orchestral crescendos or however it's pronounced. Like, I appreciate that, but like, give me a theremin. I'll write you a sci-fi soundtrack. It doesn't have to be super loud or anything. Just like, this is great. Yeah, the music's good, right? We got an ad break. Ad break? No. Beyond Earth is awful. I've not partaken, but yes, I can understand that. Greetings, Governor. My name is Rufus. I'm the leader of the main supply ship of the Haven Foundation Exodus Fleet. A warm greeting from me too. My name is Naomi, maybe. I'm the head of security in the Exodus Fleet supply ship. Our mission is to supply the whole Exodus fleet with valuable resources. We are here to start mining operations in this star system. Would you maybe be willing to help us out? Pathfinders of the Exodus fleet need recreational services and time away from trailblazing. Maybe you could offer them food and entertainment while they visit your sector. Other frequent needs for Pathfinder ships include fuel replenishment, as well as repair and medical services. Specialize in one or two at first. There'll be time to expand. We also need help with securing special mining sectors within this star system. As you are just starting out, we will contact you later with more details on opportunities to work together. Your base is coming along nicely. Keep up the good work. Okay. Well, there's our campaign. That's neat. Yeah, okay. That sounds like a campaign to me. Build the station. Make the station good. Build the station like you should. But build the station and make the station good. But build the station like you should. But yeah. I don't know. Like I always say, don't put too much thought into the silliness I say, because I certainly didn't. It's all just struggling be struggling. I want to wait till everyone's back before we start messing with another derelict. I think it's really dangerous if we just send 2 people. So I want to send all 4 people, even if that means a bit of waste. You want a joke? I'll hear a joke as long as it's appropriate, adheres to the rules. Nothing political, religious, sexual. Yeah. Keep it above. If it's a friendly joke, I'm happy to hear it. CSS Lilith, the CS Life Before Death. Is there any trading that needs to be done? No missions, okay. Let's set up a trade. I'm looking for specifically bandages. Puns are fine. I try my very best to maintain an environment that everyone feels welcome. I don't want anyone to come here and feel like they're being picked on or called out or anything. So if it feels like it's a joke that might belittle somebody, then I don't want to hear it. If it's something that's like, why'd the chicken cross the road? That's fine. There's nothing really I want, and there's nothing I want you have. Nothing I have you want. The other way is around. Okay. So we're done with the CS Lilith. CS Life Before Death. Do you have bandages? Quantronics components, which are stupid expensive and I super don't need right now. The ice we could sell for a little bit of money. I don't have any money. All block, soft block, fertilizer. I should get on food production pretty soon. Okay. I think we're good right now. Thanks. How much does it take to make a meal? Yeah, one piece of artificial meat actually lasts quite a while, so we're not in any danger. We offer loans. Hail us for more information. Loans? What does a loan do? Doctor perform a Rorschach test on a male patient. Show him one picture. What do you see? Okay. I'm not gonna say all that out loud. That's a very cute joke. Take a loan. Oh, wow, they added a loan system? I guess it's fun. I mean, we're all adults, hopefully, but like, again, like, I like to keep a community that's just about the gaming so everyone feels included, right? I don't want anyone to hear that joke and feel like it's whatever. I mean, yeah, if we could keep it above and non-sexual, that'd be very much appreciated. Thank you, everybody. Freya Ironside sounds like a super dope name. I'm good right now, thank you. What music they play at clubs in Mongolia? Dubstep? Oh. That's funny. The Ultra Azap? Interesting. Okay, everyone's here. Everyone's probably really tired. No, everyone actually is doing all right energy-wise. You two ding-dongs also. Get in the boat! Okay. I keep hitting M. I want M to scroll out the map. That's the Lilith. That's a derelict. This looks like this is gonna fly off the map. Yes, it's flying off the map. Okay. This is a safer one. Let's pop over here. This one also looks like it's flying off the map. We should be able to get some work done here. Ooh, okay. This is a problem. These drones suck. They can fly and they're long range. Run, 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 run. Okay. Hoping we can kite them over here. Get him a shot. Cool. That kind of worked. Yeah, we want to minimize their range advantage. There's a lot of these things. Come on. Okay. We're doing all right. A couple of wounds, but we're all right so far. That might have been the whole ship. That might have actually been the whole ship. We're going to push forward a little bit. Hat does not need to lead the front. Hat is sleepy. Yeah, I think that might have been the whole thing. Droids like that are very aggressive. Awesome. Continue drafting. Anything to search? We're done. Awesome. Undraft. Undraft. Salvage rights. That was easy. Yeah. What was it? The impetus? Impetus. Grab all the stuff. Some energy, some infra block. And salvage as much as we can. Cool. Alright, that worked out pretty well. As long as everyone gets off the ship safely, we should be alright. When taking damage, people take a health hit, an energy hit, and they're tired. So what can also happen in combat, if you're fighting a lot at the end of your shift, you could take a hit, take 1 point... Yeah. A new sector is visible on the star map. known location for rogue bot base. A new craft has been detected in space. Rogue block. Okay. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. Hat got hit with a little bit of health remaining. Unfortunately, because he was exhausted, it was just enough to knock him out. So now he's just passed out on the floor until somebody comes back and picks him up. And I also passed out. All right, hold on. I'll read the chat in a second here. Nedved. Pick up John. Struggling. Pick up Hat. Put Hat... Oh, Hat just woke up. Okay. Nifty. Okay, Hat can go to bed on his own. Nedved. Put John into bed. Oh, you can only put... Oh, you can't put someone in bed? Nope, hold on. I guess put me on the floor. Okay. I'll figure it out. What are those bars? Yes. Health. Red is health. Yellow is energy. And blue is comfort? I guess? Yeah. I thought blue was energy. No, that's not quite right. No, that's not quite right. It's not quite... Hold on, let me... Nedved. Health. The red is health. Yellow is energy. Yeah. Oh, oxygen. The bottom one's oxygen. Yeah. Yeah, health, energy, oxygen. Okay. Everyone's looking good as they should. Everyone's looking good as they should. Yep, we'll wake up. We'll do the salvage. Yep, already did all the thing. Wonderful. The base seems a little more stable now with extra power production. That's good. All right. Insufficient resources, IV fluid. Yeah. There's someone we can trade with? No, everyone's skedaddled. We have 2 more ships on the way. That's at least good. What I do need is probably an item maker. It's a very unclassy name, but that's what... Oh, item workbench. Oh, sorry. We have a tools workbench. We don't have an item workbench, so we can't make any items. The only thing a tools workbench does, tools facility, a tools facility makes hand tools that you need for building and unbuilding stuff. A new sector is visible on the map. A ship is in need of assistance with the mission. So is that this? Billions, unknown sector. Yeah. Oh, wow. So I guess we explore the entire asteroid belt? A ship is in need of assistance. Explore the derelict. No special rewards known of. You can visit this sector only once. Time in 12 days. Okay, I don't care about that. Draft and equip crew members with weapons. With the crew members drafted, board 1 or more shuttles. With the shuttle selected, launch away mission. A pop-up will appear. Select OK. When 1 or more shuttles are sent on away missions, make sure you have 1 left in your home sector to perform transport tasks. Makes sense. I'm not super interested in starting new things when I'm having an issue concluding the things I'm already doing. Make sense? I think so. Yeah, it's already almost off the map. That's why I instinctively chose a smaller ship. We'll get a bunch of good stuff out of it, though. Okay. So, item workbench. Looks like it's repairing guns. This unfortunately looks like it's just repairing guns. I thought that was also a oh, maybe it's called an item fabricator? I do need a water purifier. Ore processor, recycler, item workbench, tools facility. Yeah, there's nothing to do here. People just make them as they need them. Yeah. Alright, well that'll take care of our water problem. Oh, you require high power. Yeah. Okay. Right. Power. Small power nude. So, I need the energium. Or does this connect like this okay? Not honestly sure how this works either. Throw that there. Power node transforms ice. I think we need the bigger, better power generator, or this won't do any. We'll find out. Maybe this connects just fine. Not sure. We're not doing too well on an infestor. Oh my gosh, it's dangerous out here. This is on normal difficulty. Not bad. Just how it is. That's another thing I always like to mention is if ever you play a game and you're like, oh, I'm not playing it on Giga plus brutal punch difficulty, that's fine. Do you have fun playing it on easy? Do you have fun playing it on normal? You don't have to play. Oh my god. I cannot help you. Send help. Send help. I'm in a bed. I might die. I don't know what you want me to do. I got 3 people. We're trying to make ends meet. I'm waiting for a cargo ship to show up so I can buy IV fluid. Mate, we are not in a good spot ourselves. I don't know what to tell you. Straight up, do not know what to tell you. Okay, is this working now? We're fine. Okay, so here's where we would set if produce less than products less than 10 make the stuff. Okay, so this is something we can control and we would say do the thing. The recycler also gives us control and it says make if we have blah 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 blah. Okay, we got a bunch of bored people. No hull stabilizer built. Your ship is lacking a hull stabilizer to create instant hull breaches. Oh, okay. Yes, we will do that right now. It is cramped AF in here, that's for sure. Yeah. Do we have steel? We do have some steel. Okay. Not a lot. We have some steel, though. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Risk of mental breaks. No! I need... Does someone need pleasure? What was it called? Personal entertainment. That's what it's called. Here, put the game station in the kitchen. Why not? We're running out of brains. Insufficient resources. IV fluid. Man. Well, if we start over, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I haven't actually decided what that is yet. It sounded really good. I know what I'm gonna do. Try a little more often, probably. I think right now it's really important that we don't do anything. Not push too far in any particular thing. So right now, it's just a little bit of waiting. Make sure everything's put away. I don't care about the away mission. I don't know if we got that ship figured out. On backup power. That's fine. That's why the backup power exists, right? I'm waiting for some ships to arrive. Yeah. Okay, we have the hull stabilizer built. Hull stability reached. Low hull stability. The bigger the ship, the more hull stabilization we require. That's how that works. Is it flashing? Is it flashing because the lights turn off when you're on backup power? Oh, so we're not actually running out of power. We're just on backup power. That's fine. That's what it's designed to do. You also don't have to tell me every time. Is it going to tell me like every 6 seconds? Probably. Oh, this is going to be annoying. The MFS Arc Acadia. Acadia, maybe? Hi. Do you have IV fluid for all that is holy and unholy? Pretty please? You don't. Sweet. You have medical supplies? Do we have medical supplies? We have 3 medical supplies. Okay, that's fine. What do I need food-wise? I need something to sell, first of all. Can sell that. I want to turn that energium into actual fuel rods, but I need a little bit of help right now. I want 2 of every kind of foodstuff. So I got 2 root, 3 veggies, 2 meat. We're good on medical supplies. Why am I buying stuff right now? Because I want to make sure that I don't know when the next gap is, right? Let's do that. That'll give me a little bit of coin. That'll give me a little bit of coin. You grab that, thanks. Yeah, it's gonna be we're in a tight spot, that's for sure. I was hoping to skip the whole Energium power plant thing. And I was really hoping we could just go solar with backup power. But I think maybe the idea is we have an Energium power plant with solar as a backer. I was hoping we could just be completely on solar, but that doesn't seem to be the thing. We'll see. Yeah, let me show you how that works. 1 serving of vegetables is not what someone eats. This is the food maker settings. On here is where you specify how much of what goes into what. So the way I read this is, let's take a look at meat. Meat has a food value, a protein value, a fat value, a carbs value, a vitamins value, and a toxins value. One unit of meat, it goes into 6% of that goes into a meal. So if we divide 100% by 6, let's do some really crappy math. That's like 16, right? So if I understand this correctly, one unit of artificial meat can actually fill 16 meals. If I understand that correctly. I don't know if I do or don't. But that's kind of how I think that works. So there's inventory inside it. When someone says, I want a meal, it pulls that percentage out and then kicks out a meal for them. We can adjust those ratios if we want. And we could say, like, don't use 6% meat. Use 2% monster meat and 4% regular meat. You know, maybe something like that is how that works. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, is there anything... I keep hitting M. I'm not used to having... This is all dope. Yeah, this is great. There's some more mining we can do. There's trading that's done. This is all complete, I'm sure. Yep, that's all done and done. There's no more things to do. Not even human meat, monster meat. There's all manners of meats. Ooh, can we mine this? Is this a thing? Oh, drill. I don't care about that. I'm not in any need to have more space. Salvage? Oh, there's a salvageable thing in there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, if we got time, get at it. Accident! Okay, well that's easy. Now, what I'd like to do is like to start talking about industry. Industry is going to allow us to start turning these raw materials into actual usable stuffs. So basic ores get refined out into other things. The only problem is I don't have enough hull points to expand any further, really. Power. Is there a BB Energium generator? A new sector. Mayday. We've been infested by... I cannot get anything done. Y'all are terrible. Y'all are just the gerbers. Yep, like any of that was language. Sure, why not? Durga burga ga burga da burga burgers. We have 4... We already have all 4 folks already named. If you want, Steffi, I can name you after a ship. We've got 3 mining ships, a building ship, and a shuttle. If you, whatever, you could be the HMS, future NPC. Okay, you got it. The Ark Arcadia left? That's fine. Acadia. I like the word Arcadia, so I guess I'm just throwing that in anywhere. Arcadia. Yarcadia. Alright, has everyone eaten? Everyone's eating. Everyone's doing some chores and such. Welcome back. How was the meeting? I hope it went well. Barrick, right? Barrick? I gotta say your name a bunch, and it's not to be creepy, but I do want to respect the name that you want to be called. If I say your name a bunch, that's because I am actively trying to memorize it. Swiggity swooty, getting some booty. Ba -na 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 -na. Somebody mixed up Swiggity swooty with Delta, not Deltarune, the first one, Undertale. And it's perfect. It's the melody of, like, cooking with a murderous robot or whatever when you talk to Metatron. Metaton? Metatron is from Dogma. Anyway, it's the that. And they put the lyrics of Swiggity Swooty on top of it. It's very good. It's dumb. It's very good. Alright, we're getting a bunch of materials. There's nothing else for us to raid right now, so I'm just grabbing raw materials and just keeping things moving. Okay, so there. The whole thing has to leave. We just saw it happen. The whole thing has to leave the grid. Storage is full. That's fine. We have more storages. We have two. I counted them. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2, 1. You want to recount? 1, 2. We have 2 extra storages. My friend, you don't have to worry. Android Collective. Let's trade. You trade. You have IV powder? I need heal 'em up's IV powder. You're not buying fuel? That's wild. I didn't want to sell you asteroid fuel anyway, jerks, or whatever. Okay, do we have at least 2 of every foodstuffs? We have 5 food. I need 1 meat. It's a markup. That's okay. I'm honestly very unwilling to compromise when it comes to money and food. I could sell a bunch of basic ore for garbage, or I could just hold on to it till we get an industrial zone. You sell infra blocks on the cheap. Infra blocks on the cheap. Infra blocks on the cheap. I'm by 4. Yeah, how much money does that leave me with? Money, like 400 money. I like money. Yeah, I don't need hyperspace fuel or anything, so I'd be happy to just ditch that for nothing. Do you have bio waste? No, because you're the Android Collective. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, thank you, please. Please and thanks and thank you, please. I could probably get rid of the backup generators if we're going to go Energium. Power seems to be holding all right now. Yeah, kind of. I've got that song stuck in my head. Da, na, na, na. It's not really whatever. It could be just a melody. Would androids consider humans to be bio-waste? It depends on the purview of the androids, right? Do they respect the first three... Do they respect the 3 rules of robotics? Maybe it's more of a benevolent relationship? I would assume at any real stage of the game, androids would be like, yeah, you're the makers. We don't owe you anything, but we're not just going to kill you on sight. That'd be a waste of materials. That's how I generally feel sci-fi to be. Yeah, we're not Daleks, we're Daleks. We're not it's not exterminate. That's not it. But we're not going to bend over backwards and worship you or anything. You know. That's probably how I would see it generally. Well, it depends on what kind of sci-fi we're talking about, right? They might just be like, yeah, those are suggestions of robotics. We don't care. That doesn't affect us at all. We're just gonna punch you in the puncher, right? But yeah, I guess my favorite form is like, yeah, we understand it. If you're directly threatening us, we're gonna have a problem, but we're not gonna hurt you back. But yeah, it depends on what kind of sci-fi you want. Yep, those exactly. Okay, so I asked to build out the hull. I do want to build this new Energium power plant. At least we can continue the quest line a little bit. The game is complaining because the space back there is inaccessible. We have a lot of extra hull. Hold on, I thought it was 1 hull per hull for every hull. Is that not how this works? 10 hull. Yeah, I thought it was 1 piece of hull per hull. And I know I'm talking the real fancy math. But if we got some extra space, that'd be dope. We'll put the Energium power plant in the corner like that. We'll push this back so we still have a little bit of extra. I want you to move that. Yeah, we got ourselves a little power bank. Have you ever played Oxygen Not Included? I did. I did not find the game too fun. It was too much balancing without the satisfaction of me doing a good job. It's not a bad game at all. I just don't think it's for me. Yeah, I rarely felt like things were good. It does. Yep, there's a whole priority system. Yep. Here you are. Red tasks are ones that are bound to the ship. Shields, operations, piloting, gun, or navigation. Blue tasks are manual tasks a person does. And as you can see here, it shows the aptitude as the little dots on the left of each thing. And then the up and down arrows show the priority of each individual task, broken down into, well, you can see, yeah. As it stands right now, I only have 4 people. Every task is of some level of priority. I'm not super worried about it. When we get more people, we can break it down into work shifts. So we'll have a first shift and a second shift. And then if we have even more people, we'll have a third shift. But we can break it down to really however detailed we really want it to be. But for right now, 4 people, I'm not bothering with any priorities. I need the job done. And whoever gets it done in whatever order is fine. I guess I'm the one doing the prioritization, really. Okay, we have the Energium core. Which means, is this now stabilizing better? Yeah. Build a recycler. Yep, I knew that. We're going to do a little bit of fancy footwork with that, though. This is actually going to get moved to there. Yep, thank you. I need to start building out our industrial sector. Now, industry, this game kind of handles stuff a little bit neat, weird, neat. I don't know how to say it. But the way in which this works is we have industrial facilities that do work. And that's not the weird part of this whole thing at all yet. But what happens is it resource? The recycler, the ore processor, and many of these other things produce heat and produce toxin, or hazardous gas. What's interesting is, I don't know why the game just doesn't vent it outside. Both those things. It doesn't just vent it outside. You have to build it inside of the ship, and you have to deal with those two things. So it gets a little finicky in that regard. But that's why I didn't build an industrial area right away. It eats up a lot of space, and it takes a bit of planning to do it properly. You could build a recycler in the middle of nowhere and just hope that everything kind of averages out, and it does. But you can't build like 3 recyclers and you can't build a bunch of stuff and hope it's just going to come out in the wash. It won't. We have a lot more hull, man. We have a lot more hull. It doesn't say how much hull it's going to take, so I don't know how much I can build, but here, just do that. Do that? Yeah, we'll move the kitchen. We'll put some toilets over there. We'll do some good stuff. We'll do some good stuff. The CS Timberline Drive. Raina? Raina. What's up, Raina? Our good friend Raina. I need meat. Do we have root veggies? Root vegetable. We need one. It's on sale. Grab me some of that. Do you need any fuel? I'm gonna get rid of this Hyperium. I need the Energium for power. I don't need as much soft block. We have a lot of scrap. I'm salivating at how much scrap we have. It's exciting. Electronic components are on sale. Interesting. How much of that do we have? We have 1. Am I willing to do a little bit of investing? I don't think it says... I don't think it says what the base price is. Yeah, I can't sell it because they won't buy it. So you just kind of have to either remember numbers, which I'm not going to do any of that, or you have to pay attention to the ticket, like this little guy right here. Like, it doesn't say how much it's discounted. Oh, that gives us 300 monies. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. If I can flip those for 50 more a bump, I'd be very happy. Okay. Then get dismantled. Don't need it. I don't need so much power redundancy if I'm just going to use this. Now, can I do some rules about this? Generate power when the power network is less than 100%. Oh, awesome. 40%. Then if that's the case, cancel the order. Dude, let me just type a number. Who's gonna check 37.3%? Who's gonna do that? Yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. We don't have Hyperium. We don't need Hyperium. Hyperium is a space jump fuel. We don't need Hyperium. You can customize which resources trigger a new craft has been detected in pirates. If anyone was looking at this game mode, it's like, this is gonna be boring, because I kind of did too. It's not. Resources. Look in the upper left ship information bar. Show which resources, the whole ship. Resource display settings located in the upper left ship information bar. Systems, crew management. I'll find it. I'm sure I'll find it. Tactical map. Do we actually do research? Oh, I guess we actually also still do research. Interesting. Oh yeah, I didn't see... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we do get robotics and stuff. Oh, we get... Oh, so we get the basic stuff. We don't have the power capacity node, but we do get solar panels? That's neat. I'll find it. Hold on. You can customize with research, trigger a notification in the resource display settings. Oh, do I click on the thing specifically? No. All resources, essential resources, statistics and... Oh, resource display set. There it is. Okay. I found you. I don't care. This I care, that I care, that I care. Cool, thanks. Okay. We're not jumping anywhere, so it doesn't help for it to tell me that's a thing. Cool. Okay. We're getting there. A ship is oh my god. Guys. 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 I can't get it done. There's so much going on. Everyone's awake. Good stuff. We need to avoid making the same mistakes. Yeah, that's... Where I'm from, we say hello or whatever, but yeah, you can start a sentence that way. That's fine. We got the trading done. We're going to do a big rearrange. At least a private bunk. Like a bunk that is not exposed to all this other machinery. People are waking up too often thanks to the gas scrubber and all that other crap. So it's not great. Not great, man. Not great. Critical resources low. Hull block. Yep. We are spending that down pretty hard. And one more piece. Awesome. Okay. Now stuff gets moved and removed. You go there. Other foodstuffs. Let's keep the foodstuffs together. So this can look like that. That can look like that. Can look like that. This can just be a chair. Loading for chair's sake for a minute. I can go right there. Awesome. Okay. Next, I don't mind if the kitchen itself is a bit on the noisy side. So this can all be pushed back. I wouldn't mind the toilet to be its own space. If we can manage that, that'd be great. Medical bed should also be kind of its own space if we can manage. Timberline Drive. So we're just going to give it a second. Let everything kind of... A new home sector. All done with your current sector? Maybe it's time to start fresh at the new station. What? What? We could just leave? How to migrate. Build one or more base starter containers. You could also build other types of containers to take with you. Draft crew members, have them board shuttles. Let all shuttles. That's dope. I'd love a game similar to this, but you just travel around exploring. You could build much larger ships. Poil, that is the main version of this game. This is a sub mode of this game. Here, let me show you. Here. So, Space Haven, normal, is a ship trying to find Eden. But here, I'll show you what a basic platform looks like. Let's plow through this real quick. So this is how the normal game starts. You get a platform with some basic mining, building, and a shuttle, and you build it out how you want. Engines. I mean, you can build it up. I mean, that's the point of a game like this. Yeah, this isn't all there is to the game. You can build a pretty dang big ship. But yeah, Oh, several dozens of crew. Yeah, that's a different scale entirely. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yep. This one is probably good for, I'd say, 16 crew. How do you get more crew? In the olden versions of this game, before the main update, if you've raided a derelict ship, there could be someone in a sleeper pod that didn't wake up. And so you wake them up. You say, hey, you want to join our crew? And they'll be like, oh, I think everyone else here is dead, so sure. I could join your crew. And that's how that works. But maybe we can hire more people? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. I'm not sure how all that works yet. They're pirate raid, holy crap. I mean, the cool thing is we can kind of pack up and scoot anytime we want. That's neat. Okay, let's get some walls set up. I really want folks to be able to sleep properly. A door there is fine. And let's get some walls going on. There we go. It's a bit of a big barracks, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't mind. Can I put the toilet in there and wall it off? Probably not. Not and wall it off, no, but that's okay. So we need some vents. We need some vents. Vents are for where? Where da vents? Oh, I think it was airlock? No. I don't remember where any of this stuff is. Oh, life support. There we go. Okay. This can go... Doesn't super matter. How about there and... Can't build there. Oh, because the wall's not built yet. Haha! Doors have vents? Oh, crap. You're right, I think. Yep, you're right. You are correct. That goes away. Been a while since I played. Welcome, Go Speed. Hope you're doing well today. This thing's problem. No path found. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. Oh, you're gonna complain no matter what. Alright. Move this. Alright. 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 No, you got me. There is no path. You're completely correct. Okay, that is much better. Enjoying your playthrough? I'm learning new things. Excellent. I'm delighted to hear that. I've played this through and through twice as the ship, so this is my first time playing it as a station. Last time I played was over a year ago, so there's a lot of, like, knowledge banging around in my brain meets. It's like, how does this work? And how does this... Oh, yeah, right. That's how the... Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it now. How does this one do... I don't even... Oh, you're right. Yeah, so it's that kind of a thing. Okay. I would like the bathroom to be not over there. I only have 4 hull blocks. We're gonna shift this over a little bit. We're gonna shift you over to here. And then we're gonna expand this out slightly. A new derelict, the MFS Aegis. MFS sounds like a curse. It sounds like the choice system swears. MF and ship. That's what it is. The MF and ship. Okay, everyone. What time is it? We have a little bit of time. Everyone's pretty decent energy. Let's go. Gonna go mess up some dumb stuff and loot a frickin' ship. Okay, where is it? We're gonna loot a frickin' ship. This looks very akin to what we've already rated. Knowledge hidden between popcorn kernels. Yeah, and popcorn's delicious. Delicious. Gonna mess 'em up. Ooh, okay, slow down. Jeepers creepers. I think there's nothing here. Oh, nope, down here. Cool. Easy pickings. Nice. That also got undrafted. Neat. Dope. That was easy. Oh, no, Brandon. Oh, no, we lost Brandon. Yeah, just rampage the whole thing. There's nothing else I needed to explore, yeah? Here's what I want. I want someone to take apart a piece of machinery, and I want them to throw them at our station over here. What I want is us to have a big volleyball net, just a huge net, and we just catch all the crap. That's what catapults in space. What, has somebody run a feasibility study on this? Catapults in space. Am curious. So these construction jobs and everything we set up can be done later. Now, much quieter, right? There's a noise overlay, right? Smoke. Incoming ship. Water vapor. That's fine. Vents. That's fine. Temperature. Room. Power. Awkward. Comfort. That was one of the things. Okay, so we've developed a far more comfy space. All the industry is what's screwing all that up. I thought there was like a straight up noise. But maybe it just falls under comfort, and I'm thinking of the wrong game. CO2, oxygen, temperature. Fantastic. Okay, fantastic. Everything's great. Everything's just great. We're doing great. We haven't completely exploded yet, which is pretty much my bellwether for whether or not we're doing a good job or not. Alright, everyone's eating. We're missing a chair. Everyone should have a chair. Everyone should have a nice place to sit. Have you ever been on a road trip for a long time? Like, been on a road trip, and then it's like, we're gonna take a break, we're gonna get some food, right? Let's pull over, let's find a restaurant, let's just get something to eat. And you sit down in the chair or the booth at the restaurant, and you're like, oh my god. Ah, sitting is so good. And it's like, we've been sitting for hours. I don't know what part of the human condition or whatever makes that like, oh yeah. What do you call this? A chair? Oh, it's incredible. You have to come over here. You gotta try this. Yeah, they call it a chair. Can you believe that? Like, it's that kind of a thing, right? Same thing. Like, you've been sitting all day. What part of sitting right now here makes this better? No idea. So that should work real nice. This gets the dupes. Dupes for da poops. And then this gets duplicated. Already got one there. We've got one there. Put one there. Something. We're gonna have more crew. We're gonna have more visitors. And though I would like a separate visitor area and a separate colonist area, this will at least be... We're getting there, right? Salvage available. John is... my sanity is not real. Where'd I go? What's my problem? I ate a great meal, feeling claustrophobic, no windows. Spacesuit fatigue, minor discomfort, uncomfortable sleep. Okay, it's because we're in bunks. Uncomfortable sleep 28, yikes. That should be on the trend up though. Not super duper worried about that. We're on the trend up. Gas line being fixed today, awesome. Happy to hear that, man. Hope the work has been continual and positive and all kinds of things. I don't need Hyperium. You only buy one, that's fine. You have fruit. I'll take your fruit. You buy electronics. So we bought it at what? 128 was it? We're gonna sell it at 183? Okay, we're gonna sell one at 183. I would love a... Oh, wow, the normal price is 237. Oh, IV fluid. I would love a... You bought the majority of this at this price. I think that'd be really cool. Something like that. Awesome. We have IV fluid now, which is stupidly expensive. We have to figure out another derelict? The Vorga. The Boiga. It's a Hamboiga. It's a derelict Boiga. Trial's being finished, some more progress. Maybe the kitchen Friday? That's awesome. Does it sound like middle of next week would be a good time for us to schedule up that Shaping Together game? I'd like to reach out to the dev and let them know, unless you have already. The HMS Boiga. Oh, the center has to be... Okay. The center has to be connected, that's fine. I think I might scrap this guy. Deselect. Is there a way to scrap? Not abandon. Yes and not. Okay, well, I'll send a message right now. Okay. Message sent. Easy stuff. Dang, man. Oh! Nope, I still don't have bandages for medical equipment, so kinda whatever. Am I still having... I think I'll feel a lot better once I go to sleep. I think this goes... Oh, gosh, it sticks around for days? I have to sleep in uncomfortable environments, making me weird and irritated. Overall mood, more accident, less working speed, less recovery. The recovery and the working speed I don't care about. It's the... This takes... Okay, so... It's bedtime now. Go to bed. Does this reset to 3 days? We should be doing a lot better on the sleep. So it's going to take 3 more full... Okay. It feels like it's going to take 3 more days for that to kind of work itself out. Ugh. We can work on the feeling claustrophobic in a bit. I'm still rearranging stuff. Let's see here. Is it under wall? Windows, the oldest and most reliable technology for seeing through walls. These walls are meant for walls inside your spaceship. If you want to build walls on your spaceship hull, use the hull wall instead. Like that? Yeah, let's start. Let's start adding here, and there. We'll sprinkle them around. See what we can do about it. Okay, did we get all the stuff? Just about. There's a bunch of hull scrap we can still get our mitts on. The Vine Yacht? I don't understand how to pronounce that one, and that's fine. Do you take electronics? So this is kind of what I was saying before, is if you just dive into something assuming you're playing like a market manager game, I don't think you get punished, but I don't think I'm getting rewarded. Fuel. I don't need water. I'm not gonna buy space food. We have 3 nuts. 1 root vegetable, 1 meat. So do you sell meat and veg? Wait, how are we getting both of these and I'm only paying... Oh, difference. Okay, yeah. I don't want to give up another energy block. Man, you guys do not buy a lot of stuff from me, do you? Yep, do it. Thank you. Another ship. Man, there's nothing happening for like 3 days. And then everyone shows up. It's wild. We got an ad break here in about 50 seconds. Do I take my break now? I think I might take my break now. We'll be going 3.5 hours. It'll be yeah, I'm gonna take it right now. It's gonna be a 5-minute break. It's not very long, 5 to 10. It gives me a little bit of time to get some water and stretch and move around, wiggle my tail feathers and all that. So I'm gonna call this here for just a minute. I'll be back in 5:10ish.